His vile, toxic self, and I want him stopped.
Gotta go.
Button 47. Soon there will be no more problems. You need to find an exit. Our business is done here.
Absolutely flawless execution, baby.
Allow me to accept this challenge on your behalf, man. I will
What is my... What's happening?
I know my brothers. Poetry in motion. I believe in you. You are in the
Yeah, fuck you, Jules. Fuck you, I'm the best. I'm a champion. Who do you think you are? I am. Oh no, Jesus! That actually scared the shit out of me. I turned around and saw you running at me with a knife. I actually fucking jumped for a second. So fuck.
Thank you for
lucky
subscribing
me.
to Cashy Cakes.
I don't know how you
He's
made it
not
through
as
that.
sexy or rich as I am, but he's okay, I guess.
What the
10 months, baby.
Who do you work for? Get into the flames, buddy! You see, that takes me back. What? Wow.
Probably. She's actually really far away.
I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. I'm full heal.
And you have a hit left.
Oh, you fucking suck!
NLG!
I could die. Ah! What? Oh no! Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Are you enjoying me playing this? Oh my god! I may have lost the plot. It works! Hey everyone, happy Tuesday, I'm back! And today we're gonna be playing some more Temtem. I'm joined once again by my lovely friend Pratty. Time to audit chat's Twitch recaps. Oh god. I gotta say, I've been genuinely incredibly flattered by all the, like, everyone posting the Twitch recaps in my Discord and me being on all those lists. I'm really honored everyone's been tuning in and enjoying the streams. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys. And so yes, today, now that I had that nice heartfelt statement, let's talk about how much I hate this fucking game. I'm excited to get back to this. It's Christmas time, and you know what? I should probably get unmuted because Pratty's here with me. Hello, Pratty. Yes,
hello.
What? What's so funny?
I just read a funny post online.
I don't find that very believable. That's because we're Temtem. But yeah, I was just gonna say, I just before, well, it was gonna be yesterday's stream, but some stuff came up and wasn't able to stream. I just switched over to Stream Element stuff, so you might notice the chat and the subscription stuff looks slightly different than it did before. I personally think the chat looks a little bit better, but, you know, it's all about what you guys think, so if you don't think it looks as good, tell me, and I'll work on updating it. Also, I apologize if some stuff is a little bit wonky. I think I got everything properly switched over, but, you know, there's always some stuff I will probably miss, like, I forgot to change where the subs and chat were placed in the burn screen. Oops. But yes, guys, it's Christmas time in Temtem Land. Aren't you excited, Pratty?
If you sub through Stream Elements, they don't take a cut. You get the full amount.
Yeah. Stream
I
Elements
hear
is
that
way...
every time. I hear that every time I watch someone on YouTube. They're like, please donate to Stream Element.
Stream Elements is pretty fucking dope, I gotta say. They seem way better than Streamlabs in basically every way. It's not even mean to switch, but I got some help recently from Ard, Puff, and I fully switched over. It does some really cool stuff, like making overlays is genuinely so much fucking... I can actually make my own proper overlays. I can make a chat box that actually looks nice, but honestly, I kind of like just the text floating over in the top left corner. I think that looks nice. It's not too obtrusive. You having fun? Having fun just running around?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad. I just want to make sure. How you been, Pratty?
Fine.
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 Fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
that's
in the
good.
world of Azeroth.
Yeah. Was it your mom recently got into WoW? So what made her get into WoW? Because she was big into, wasn't it Neverwinter?
She hasn't played that for a while because they ruined that game.
Well, I mean...
But she has been like an.
I felt like
she has...
in my opinion, they ruined that game way before she started playing.
Well, she was an on and off WoW player anyway, so.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought she just recently started.
No, this isn't her first time playing.
Oh. I can't.
She
Oh, I'm
played-
so sad that European and America servers cannot intermingle. We are verboten. I'd definitely hop on and play sometime. So yes, guys, it's Christmas. It's Christmas time. And I've got a very long loading screen here. That doesn't seem to be
Me
making
too.
progress. There we go. So, well, obviously we got to go check out the event, dude.
Nope.
You can, well, I was looking at the challenges before stream and I was immediately made angry. So it's like some of these are pretty, like, fine. Like, oh, go to this one area in the game and take a photo. It's like, that's pretty easy. I mean, it takes a little bit of time, but I mean, you have like 20 days to do this. That's fine. But then some of these are like, you can fuck off. Capture and show a 5 out of 5 Koish. That's that incredibly obnoxious RNG upon RNG fest I talked about where you have to fish up a perfect fish. Well, that's one of the Christmas challenges to do that. You have to complete a mythical lair run, which is an end game thing that requires a perfectly decked out team. They want you to defeat 60 untamed Brock Goblin. Now, that one I'm pretty sure is a monster that only shows up in an end game area that requires you to complete a challenge to do. You have to redo a Dojo Leader rematch, which, as I said, those are much harder. Complete all the food parcel deliveries for 3 days. I don't even know what that means. There's a... capture or complete the 300 counters successfully in a Momo radar. That's fucked. That is fucked. So what that means is you have to get a Momo radar, which first off isn't exactly easy. Those probably, especially because there's an event right now, I'm gonna say that's probably gonna cost you like 70,000 in-game money to get one. And then that means you have to do 300 encounters using the radar in a row to complete that challenge. That seems like good fun time. That seems like a good fun time. Just, what should we do for our Christmas event? Just make it grindy as fuck. Good old Temtem does. Alright, Prey, what's our quest right now? Where are we at?
We're going to Brayside Castle and killing the final boss.
Ah, yes. And don't forget, we have to find our mom.
No, we don't have to.
We gotta find our mom. Our mom is out there, Pratty. Alright, here you go, Pratty, that's you.
Alright. That's what he's doing. He's got his fist up.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were clearing your voice to get ready to do this incredible impression.
No, impression. Impression like we've heard his voice.
No, well, you're doing an impression of Louise from Resident Evil 4.
No.
No, okay.
Ballistics.
I don't believe at any point in the game did he ever say aye. I don't think that's a Louise quote.
He's always saying that. He's always saying andale, arriba.
It's not Speedy Gonzalez.
Watch out for the cannons, arriba.
Alright, read this dialogue.
We need to hurry up and storm Castle Brainside. This might get ugly. We don't know how many Bolsotos we'll find there, and the Conqueror's reinforcements are late and... That's a very run-on sentence, I felt.
It was very run on yet. Oh, well, that's... Oh, well, that's off to a good start. Oh, somehow, I swear to God, I did actually go through the options and I set that up. I don't know why it's not showing up. Stream elements, your bot's already fucking dropping the ball. Kashi, we need to talk. Something came up. It's urgent.
You'll have to wait if it's true. We just found out something big. Plus, the Bosoto have Nala in some place called Brainside Castle, and
You mean she'll have to wait? I don't think so, Carlos. Another minute and I might strangle her.
who?
Her. But yeah, I figured, what better game to mess around with? I was like, well, things might be a bit janky with stream elements. I know, I'll play Temtem. It's her! You! You want to do her voice?
Not particularly.
Alright, well, you should do it then.
Thou?
It's incredible how many people survive falls from airships. Introduction's over. Can I strangle her now?
My, be not so resentful, dear Captain. Such are the fortunes. Dilaguer, one day you're victorious, next utterly routed. I am come to surrender willingly, as according to the laws and customs of chivalry.
Chivalry? You mean I have to say please and thank you before and after strangling you?
What an obsession with strangulation, most unbecoming of a mistress and commander of a ship of the line.
What happened, you pompous posho? Try it. Posho? What does that mean? You pompous posho tired of following Constantino's orders?
Quite, in all honesty, I was always skeptical about this whole re-establishing the monarchy. In the person of a distant commodore I meet.
So you left Clan Basoda because he wouldn't make you queen? And I thought I was a hypocrite.
Silence, knave, let your better speak. He has really taken up residence in the ancestral hall of my family. This is the last straw. I want nothing more to do with Clan Basoda.
Alright, moving on. Do you have anything helpful to say?
I believe so, young tamer. I can give you crucial assistance to feeling that jumped up Arivist academic in exchange for allowing me an honorable surrender and...
They're down below I'm allowing you anything. You destroyed my ship, almost killed my crew, and I just had it repainted the week before.
Kashi, get this mad woman away from me. I believe we can discuss this like gentlemen of good breeding. Spit it out, lady blah blah. Where's Constantinos? And how do we get into Brayside Gas? Rude, but oh, I must endure the indignity, for 'tis the noblest that show their true mettle in trying time. Very well, denizen. Know this then. Brayside has a secret entrance. Naturally, it is never guarded, because nobody knows about it but me. That is, I believe, your way to the fortress. It goes from the lower level of the castle and leads to the Great Hall. The woman you seem to be looking for, Nelly or whatever their name is being held in dungeons, and I have the master key, naturally.
Naturally. You got Brayside Castle key.
You can reach it through the woodlands east of here, past Green Glen. It is easy to miss, as it is expertly camouflaged by heavy foliage, but I can help you find it.
It's very easy to miss because it's expertly camouflaged by heavy foliage and a road going directly to it.
This is the break we desperately needed. I'll go on the Eidstamers at the Chrome Leak. If Constantinos is there, we might need to help the Finala. See you there, gotcha.
I'll stay here to ensure Lady Latrine doesn't change her mind.
Lottie, my name is Lady.
And you're gonna stay very quiet. I'll make sure you regret your change of heart.
Say no more.
Alright. That's right, Lady Lottie is now on our side? I'm following you, Friday. Oh, God! Not again. Mom, I don't want a boyfriend. I just want to be left alone, okay? I'm perfectly happy catching Temtem. Okay. Okay, look, since you're already here, let's tempt him up, okay? Less awkward than talking. What?
What? There's nobody. Nobody even ran up to us on my screen.
Oh no. I do think the routes they travel is a little desync for each player, but I thought whenever like one of us got attacked, it brought the other one over and showed the dialogue. Maybe that got broken in the latest patch that added Christmas. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to show off one more thing I discovered right before stream. I'll wait till after coming.
It's winter Eamus.
No. No. It's
Yeah.
Crimbus. It's Crimbo. What is it? Crimbo was the one in the Tim and Eric holiday special?
It's fuck.
I think it was Crimbo. You fishing it?
Crimbo
Oh,
is
nice,
Bo
this one.
Selector.
Is what?
From Bo Selector. That's like an impressionist show. Crimbo is just what British people shorthand Christmas to.
Oh. They also call it that in Shadows Over Loathing. Well, now I'm gonna go crazy. I thought it was Crimbo, but now I'm second
It's
guessing. myself.
Crimbus. It's Crimbus.
It is Crimbus? Okay.
Yes. What am I gonna get for Crimbus? Winterman. Winterman is coming.
Yeah, Winter Man. A good holiday enjoyable by all. I do enjoy the McElroy brothers made up winter holiday, the candle nights. It's a good one. The Krampusnacht. Oh no way, and you had to win too. So before we go anywhere, I was like, oh, you know what? Why not? Let's check the store. And wait, what is this? I was like, oh, we got some clothes. Wait, what is this? Psygasm. So, I guess the Temtem devs really thought it'd be, just really wanted to put the image of one of their funny little creatures, a Psypat, violently coming. Why is that? Why is that an item? Why is there an item that specifically refers to one of the Temtems having a fucking orgasm? What is wrong with these devs? I don't understand.
That's the wrong way. We need to be going the right way.
Okay. I just noticed my Temtem's been doomed. It's gonna die. I can't believe Doom is a status effect that persists between battles. Don't King Shame the Desert. It's a fucking platypus. Hey, this is my patch. Don't you pick my mushrooms?
You a mushroom picker?
Isn't that a bit obvious? Tamer.
Temtem, not mushroom.
I tell you what, if you win, I'll let you look for mushrooms on my patch. If I win, you help me find some. Deal?
Deal. This is the first theme team we've ever seen in the game.
No, I feel like there has been one. I feel like there has been like one or two others. But
Oops.
very, very few.
My
my
Temtem only has poison moves.
Oh, my Temtem's dead. This battle's not going well for us.
It's alright, I just had to wait a turn for my moves to load.
And just instantly killed. Fair and balanced gameplay, I guess. Oh shit, this is not the best choice, I must say. I brought a water Temtem against poison Temtems. What am I doing? That move's pretty dope, I gotta say. Oh, I thought he would use a poison move on me. That's a bit silly.
I think in its first form it only has like psychic and normal.
Oh. Also, I'm pretty sure that thing made like a Roblox oof noise when it came out. Or should I say Messiah oof noise? Oh, that thing's tanky. Oh god, and it knows parrier. That perk is nuts. Oh, Seedramon getting beat up. Alright, here, you go for Mashuk. I'll take out Mushi. Got him. Oh, Seedramon, no! If only I had my lizard. My lizard.
Oh, that thing's level 95.
Yeah. Pretty much everything we fight from this point on is going to be like level 90 and higher, I'm pretty sure.
How much fucking grinding are they expecting me to do?
Oh, a bit. This team is actually really strong. I don't have anything good against these guys except for my Temtem that died to Doom, so I hope you can kill this thing.
No.
I hope you can kill this thing.
My strongest move did like a pixel of damage. That did more damage than my move that I did.
Well, my Temtem is quite tanky. Maybe I'll be alive long enough to do something.
I need fucking mana.
Oh, God. Just, you know, it's gonna run out of energy eventually. This Temtem's a support Temtem. It doesn't really do much on its own. And its main gimmick is it can poison the enemy, and among other things, but this guy's immune to poison. Kappa Fontaine, hello, how you doing?
For me, that he
Why
takes
not?
white from it, not red.
Oh, you might not have him in your Tempedia or whatever.
I fucking fought enough of them.
Yeah, you have to capture him. Oh, no, Kappa. Also, Zion, Max, how is Max alive? We don't know. They never mention it. They never bring it up. To my knowledge. Alright, here, hold on, Brent. I need to organize my part.
You sure do.
There we go. Can you give me some directions, please? I'm trying to get to Lockberg. I think it's this way, but there's this big wall in the middle.
I'm not from here.
Oh, I see. Don't worry. I'll go back to town and ask someone. Well, thank you anyway, I guess. I have nothing to give you as a thank you, but I guess I could spare a few minutes on a Temtem battle. I know tamers never waste a chance to hone their skills.
No, that's okay.
I mean, that sucks, Kappa. I'm gonna clobber these clowns.
Rotten goo.
Spray them with some water if you can. They don't like that.
My water move has to come up cooldown.
Oh, okay. Okay, cream ice cream. Which one? Alright, let's take them both out this turn. I'm gonna punch this fucking hedgehog! Uh oh, this could hurt. Oh, Artems? Yeah, I can see that. I definitely have that kind of color scheme. There we go. Oh, damn. You got both of them. I don't even get to do anything. How are you getting too powerful?
Tsunami's just strong.
It is a really good move. Oh, this thing's gonna get ultra murdered. Flying and electric? I mean, flying and digital. I'm gonna fucking obliterate it. If I'm alive. Ah! Yeah, look at how fast that health bar went down. A very polished technique. Have you been to Dr. Sasai's dojo?
Get away from me.
I got the joke, Zidon. I need to fucking heal. There we go. Oh! It's Bel Soto. This guy's last name is Ambush with an exclamation mark. Even in the battle, his name is Bel Soto Ambush.
Well, really an ambush. He was just standing there.
Yes. Alright, I'll get the fox.
Whoops! I accidentally attacked the.
Oops. I mean, that's fine. I'm gonna be killing the fox.
I think you're gonna be dying.
No! No! Oh, no, it did live. Alright, let me show you how it's done. As I burn. Damn, that moves fast.
Yeah, that's the fast lightning move. Just a little bit. I think it's a tiny bit slower than DC beam.
Ooh. But it seems to do pretty good damage compared to DC beam. Babawa.
Babawa.
And this time and age? Please.
I need to quit stalling. We're trying to make this a 10-minute stream.
Are we? That's news to me. Alright, as soon as we beat this game, we're booting up Warzone.
Oh boy.
I actually haven't even launched it yet, so I don't know. Maybe not. It might not. It might take a while to. Is there a tutorial to play the Battle Royale?
No, there isn't. They just throw
Oh.
you straight into it.
Well, shit. Maybe we could do that then. I do have it installed. I haven't played it at all yet. Zombie, no! And then he fall over.
It updates tomorrow.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, they're adding their first raid.
What? Well, how does that
Yeah.
work?
If you come top 25, you get a key which lets you access the raid for the rest of the season.
Huh.
And it's a co-op, like really hard mission basically against AI.
That sounds fun. I'd definitely try that. What do you get anything for doing it?
You get skins that you can use in every mode.
Oh shit, that's sick. I had no idea that there was shit like that.
Yeah, they're adding that. They're adding a new battle royale variant into the rotation, which is a smaller battle royale, like much faster zones, smaller player count, and it's a much more contained one.
That sounds cool.
And the third mode they're adding is Rocket League.
Wait, what?
Everyone drives around on ATVs in a big soccer stadium and kicks the ball into the goal.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like much like Fortnite, just adding a Rocket League mode.
It's a Rocket League mode.
I mean, you can't fly around. Right, how do you keep getting ambushed like this? My god. Fell right into my trap, little Congress girl. Oh god, it's Saipad. I can't look at him anymore. I've seen too much.
I'm gonna shoot my goo at him.
No! Stop this.
Someone get on Scab and find the most heinous artist you can to draw Saipad.
No, please. Ugh. I imagine that wouldn't be hard.
Draw Saipad humanized with big tits.
That would be less fat. Alright. I'm gonna use my psychic abilities. I don't remember what size Munch is weak against. It's probably gonna kill us. God damn.
That did nothing to me.
Look how much it did to me.
That did more than that big fucking cutscene move.
Yeah, with that big cutscene move hit 2 people. Oh, there we go. I found what he's weak against. Alright, good stuff. My fox has a perk where whenever a Temtem dies, it gets 1 stack of evasion. It's pretty nice. Pretty good ability. I'm gonna kill this fucker instantly. Check it.
Okay.
Check it. Nice try, buddy. Not the most impressive attacks, but it's strong. Can't believe.
Level up. Xbox a lot noise.
It really is similar to that, isn't it?
It's not similar, it just is that noise.
I don't think it's the same. But it is similar.
It's identical.
Well, you don't want to battle these two people standing around?
I can't believe the game let me stealth past that guy.
Oh yeah, you've been able to do that since the beginning. I just fight everyone.
Ugh.
Okay, no, never mind. So that's Brookgoblin. So we need to defeat 60 of these for the Christmas event. Let's get grinding.
I see it.
I thought it was talking about the evolved version.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought that was another random encounter. I was about to get pissed.
It's Lil Jane. There's a toll on this bridge.
So she is a child using the old person stance.
I don't think it's supposed to be a child. I think it's supposed to be like, you know, like Lil Jon.
They're still using the old person skeleton.
They are using. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, the hunched over, like. I think that's supposed to be the slacker animations.
Let me pass.
Sorry, but a toll is a toll, and a roll is a roll, and if we don't get no tolls, then we don't eat no rolls.
And you are?
They call me Little Jane, but I'm actually really big. You seem
Really?
pretty average size. Yeah,
Temtem.
with pleasure.
Die.
Whoa, you can't be saying that.
And also, oh yeah, also it wasn't we could play DMZ, which is Tarkov.
Oh, okay. That game's got. I do remember you telling me about that as well. Which that sounds like it could be cool. I forget. Is Tarkov a free game or do you have to buy it?
You have to buy it.
Okay. I still never played Tarkov.
And it's not on anything, you have to buy it from the website.
Really? I didn't know that. I thought it was on Steam or something. Huh.
When I got it, it definitely wasn't on anything.
Well, now I'm curious. I'm gonna go look. You've made me curious. Oh, well, it's not on Steam. Damn, you're right. What the fuck? This is crazy. Everything I knew is a lie. You have to fight 300 of that dog for Christmas event as well.
These guys are stupid as hell. I hope they never make any games ever again.
It's like, I don't understand what they're thinking with a lot of this shit. They want to get player retention, but they make them the most grindy horrible, and the rewards aren't even that good. They're terrible.
Yeah, it seems like they don't plan on making any other games with how much they're squeezing out of this shit.
Alright, time for my ultimate technique. Sand in
but
your
when-
eyes.
When I started WoW, and I was like, I'm gonna play Monk, I was like expecting to be playing the worst class in the game because I never hear anyone play or talk about Monk.
No, Monk's great.
And Monk is secret OP apparently,
Yeah, Monk can do everything, man.
and it also never gets addressed in patches ever. So like someone must like it at Blizzard or something.
You know what's fucked up? None of the races that have clawed hands can be fucking Monk. None of the animal races can be monks, man. Actually,
Panda's can.
no, wait. I think, you know what? I think also, I think they did make it so that the foxes, Volpera, can be one.
Worgen probably can.
Worgen cannot, because I tried to make a Worgen one, and you can't.
Oh.
And I was like, what? Morgan would make
Morgan.
Morgan would make great monks. Was that Link? No, that's Lil Jane. Freddy, you led us to a dead end.
Yeah, I thought that was the right way, but we have to go this way.
Hey, you stupid! It's Robin, dude. Halt! Excuse me, dear Tamer, but you look rather wealthy to me. Are you?
I'm broke.
In that case, you surely wouldn't mind a little test of your skills to see if there really isn't anything you cannot contribute to the cause of my band of merry, wealth redistributing tamers of the forest.
But yeah, sometimes it feels like cheat. Like my gear's shit, so I can't really do good fighting. But sometimes it feels like fucking cheating when I have all my shit off cooldown.
I remember ages ago when I was messing around with Monk. Yeah, I played healer and it was crazy because it was just like, yeah, I'm doing DPS while also just shitting out heals in all directions. And then tank is just like, yeah, I can tank everything in the game with no problem, and I have like massive AoE tanking potential. It was crazy. All their versions seem really solid, really good all around.
Just having the ability, if something has less health than you, you kill it, is so ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Unless you cheat those fucking recommended 3-man wanted poster quests so bad.
Those, I feel like those are, they expect you to be really bad at games for those. Because I find you can do those with most classes on your own, if you really know what you're doing.
There are some that are actually pretty hard.
But yeah, it's pretty few and far between where I've actually been like, oh, should I actually need help for this? Whether I've been playing as, like, Warrior or Drakthir.
The one I struggled with was like a big, huge guy. Like a big lumbering guy that put an AoE, spreading out AoE on. But one other guy came over and we did that together.
Well, that's nice.
And another one that I struggled, there's two that I struggled with. The big guy, and there was one that had ads that was hard. It was a witch with 2 ads that summoned stuff during the fight.
A witch? Was she flying around a broomstick, cackling?
It's on a horse, actually.
What? That's stupid, and I hate it.
For the most part, all of the rare mobs have been pretty easy, though. Those are the ones that are marked as a star on the map.
Oh, yeah, those are all pretty much tuned for being able to be done solo. Although there are rare versions of elite mobs, which those are usually pretty fucking tough.
Yeah, I don't really tackle the ones with borders. Those are pretty hard.
I usually just look at their health, and I'm like, that seems like an amount of health I can do. Alright. So yeah, what, you been playing anything else other than Wowzers?
Not really. Since I subbed, not really. Phasmophobia.
Oh yeah, we gotta get a Phasmo group going sometime. Wait, I was gonna originally do some stuff for this previous Halloween, but then it was like right as I was like getting ready to do a stream for it, there was all that drama and stuff came out, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna pass on Phasmo for now. But that they seem to have gotten rid of the problems.
Yeah, I was resolved pretty much instantly.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I'd be down to check that out again. I had a lot of fun when we played Phasmo.
Oh, and sometimes I play Darktide. Play 1 or 2 missions.
Dude, I really like the base gameplay of Darktide, but everything else about that game really pisses me off. Guard the bridge, they said. Of course, it has to be sad old poor me who stays behind for the delaying action.
Quit.
I should have a long time ago. Before all that Kisiwa imbroglio, I should have left with Barano. I was stupid, and look at me now. Don't go too hard at me, okay? I'm just following orders. Well then, why don't you just not fight? Like, I'd be like, please. Then just leave, dude.
Just hit the bricks.
Like, even if he was like, oh, but they might, you know, find me. It's like, well, just say that you fought us and lost. Like, it's that easy. What are they gonna do? Chat? Like, how are they gonna fucking know? You could just be like, oh, well, I just got done heating at the Temporium. It's very silly. Every time I saw my fucking Temtem around, the next team is like strong against my goddamn team. I hate it so much. Alright, Preddy, this match is gonna be up to you. I believe in you, buddy. You're killing them. You're kicking their ass. Look at that.
Also, man, I was gonna do pet battling, but I have to go all the way to Stormwind to start that shape.
I have done a disgustingly large amount of pet battling in World of Warcraft. When they introduced pet battling, I did it a lot. I captured a shitload of pets. I have so many pets and done so many battles.
I have like an exclusive one. I've got Graves. He's like a weird undead guy.
Oh, I think I have him.
And I also have the
There's all
Hearthstone. I have the Hearthstone rat mount.
I don't know if I have that one. I definitely have some sort of Hearthstone one, but I don't know if it's a rat.
Yeah, I got the Hearth Steed and I got the rat.
I do have the Hearth Steed. I know that for sure. I see that people be using that mount all the time in that fucking game.
The rat's what I use.
The pet battle always makes me laugh because it's very janky. It can be like you see a creature and it's like, oh, I want to try and capture that, and then you go to battle and it's like, oh, pet battle area obstructed because there's like a tree like 20 feet away.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just start doing pet battling Cult Harass, and then everything there is minimum level 25, and I was like, I'm not going with
Okay, you win. I swear, yeah, you with pet battling, you really got to go back to the beginning. I'll just go to the city and give myself some. I didn't read what the rest of you said was. Oh, my squad is all fucked up. Oopsie. Oopsie. I knew it was a mistake to let that old fart guard the bridge, but I'm not sure a pushover. But I'm not such a pushover, you Congress thug.
That wasn't their mistake, that was your mistake.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everyone. I fucked up. I won't let it happen again.
Temtem's vindicated.
I don't even remember. Oh, I don't remember what this ability does at all. What is this? Oh, this is an attack I hadn't swapped out yet. That's what it is. Oops. Yeah, this Temtem's move list hasn't been actually fixed yet. It only has like 2 of its actually good moves. Oops. That did ×2 damage to me, and I'm 10 levels lower than it. Look how little damage it did to me. My Waspine is a fucking tank. Basically, the gimmick with this Temtem when it's actually properly set up is it just sits here and it makes it so it and its teammate are fucking unkillable, and then just lets the teammate do all the work. I can do this though. I don't have like any attack power though. Why me? I have, oh my god, I just realized I have less energy than you.
Oh yeah, the Cult of Rust questing experience is very weird for WoW.
I remember the music and the area design in there, at that area being pretty nice.
Because it's not what I'm used to, and what I'm used to is all of the iconic characters being constantly shoved down your throat, and none of them are ever around in Culture. It's front loaded. It's like Gen and Jaina and Anduin are all at the start, and then none of them are in the actual zoning and questing.
I can't wait till you actually do the storyline in Shadowlands and see how fucking stupid everything is. I was actually, it's funny, I was actually thinking about Temtem just the other day. Because I was playing WoW Dragonflight, And I was like, wow, some of these quests are actually pretty good in terms of the writing department. And then I had a thought, I was like, now, is that because WoW's actually gotten better writing, or is that because the last game where I paid attention to the writing I played recently was Temtem? Because that's genuinely a thought I had. I was like, I can't tell if the writing's gotten better or if I'm just being fucking mind broken by Temtem anymore.
But they made the frogs gay in Dragonflight.
Oh, believe me, I've heard enough about how there's 2 quests in the game about gay couples, and now everyone is gay, and the game's been overtaken by the gays.
Yeah, I did notice that those quests all did seem to be in the same zone.
Yeah, you'll notice that anytime you see people complain about it, it's only 2 examples ever fucking posted. It's the frogs and the centaurs. I will say, the one thing I find weird in Dragonflight is I think all the voice acting sounds off to me.
I don't think WoW voice acting has ever been good.
No, but that's the one thing I thought felt off in Dragonflight so far is the voice acting's just felt off to me. But the writing seems way better than Experience, and there are a lot more gay couples than that. But it's like, there's only, I'd say, 2 quests that are, the focus is you're helping out these 2 gay couples, which is what fucking incels are complaining about. Oh, I'm sorry, can I not say that on Twitch anymore?
And every villain is a man.
Yeah, God. Wow. Oh, it always makes me laugh. These people are just insane. Complaining about the stupidest bullshit.
I don't know. The thing that pissed me off the most by Dragonflight, I haven't even played it, is the secret line they gave Alex Strasser if you click on her a lot.
I don't know that.
Do I have big mom energy?
Oh.
That made me annoyed.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Trying a bit too hard to please there, Blizzard.
Come, sister, we must delay the Congress assessment until the king is safely removed from the castle.
I'd probably ally with Malfurion anyway.
I don't even remember I don't remember the last time I've even seen Malfurion in WoW. I don't even remember.
Well, I know you have to ally with one of the Dragonflights as part of Dragonflight.
I haven't gotten to that point yet then. Anyways, continue. We can talk about this in the battle. Long live the king! Clan Bolsonaro prevails!
Malfurion's Black Dragonflight, man.
Oh! Yeah, you're right. No, wait. No, you're thinking of Rathian. No,
Yeah, no.
You're thinking of Rathian. I was getting confused. Malfurion's the druid motherfucker, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was getting so confused.
One of the Dragonflight guys has an M name, don't they?
I can't remember half the fucking Dragonflight name.
Malagos? Who's Malagos?
That is someone. That is someone. There's Alex Strasser, there's Rathian, there's, I think it's Nozdormu.
Chromie.
Yeah, Chromie. I hate Chromie.
I don't think she's involved.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in ages, thank God. I don't know the others off the top of my head. I think they introduced a new one in Dragonflight, which is like another brother of Rathian's, and he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And now they're fighting over who gets to be the new heir to the throne. Oh my God, I lived!
Sindragosa, that's someone.
That is someone.
Well, that's the dead one. That's the one that Arthas has.
Well, there's also Onyxia's a dead one. The Drakthir have a joke about how basically everyone's Strowman's stupid for not realizing Onyxia was a dragon. It's like, can you believe there was a dragon I didn't Strowman all this time? Couldn't they smell the sulfur?
Well, I mean, she was disguised as a beautiful babe.
Beautiful babe. I just want to say, like, this is how little we have left to talk about on Temtem. We've been talking about WoW for like 40 minutes.
Also, they do have a point. She was disguised as a beautiful babe, but if I seem to remember, all her lines in classic WoW was like, "They don't even know that I'm fucked up and evil." Just like saying it in the throne room.
I do all kinds of evil and crazy shit. It also, it makes me laugh how so many people complain about, like, oh, it's so stupid, like, I can't believe they're introducing the dragons here, like, how come we haven't seen them before? It's like, that's, I don't know, that, with the MMO, that's just kind of what you have to do if you want to introduce new stuff. If we're just seeing the exact same shit constantly, every expansion, it would be so fucking boring. You need to input some new shit into a setting. Also, I mean, the same shit happened with, like, pretty much every expansion. It's always like, there was this entire fucking continent that we somehow didn't know about all these years. This is crazy. But, suddenly with Dragonflight, it's a real problem.
Yeah, well, Murlocs are still not playable.
They will never be playable. I just still think it's lame that WoW made those fucking sick-ass, like, snake people, the Sethrak. They need to be fucking playable. Which reminds me, apparently that WoW Ascension server we played on, apparently they made Sethrak playable. And I'm like, what?
At this point, they're basically making a different game.
I know, that is genuinely, I think, the coolest private server I've ever seen. Like, that is genuinely really well made, and the shit they do is really cool.
I'm pretty sure that's why Blizzard doesn't mess with them, because their game is just so different from regular.
Yeah, I was surprised. It's the first time I think they've actually, like, gone for introducing their own races into the game. But it makes sense, because it was always really weird that the Sethrak weren't playable, because if you look in the files, they're like, they have almost complete player animations. And they also...
That's how I feel about the mummy guys.
Yeah, the mummy guys are also sick. They aren't as feature complete though as the Sethrak were, which is why it was so confusing. The Sethrak were like, all the stuff in the files, people were like, oh, they're gonna be a playable race. I mean, they've got player animations, which we never see the NPCs do. They can equip armor, like you can try out all the different armor pieces on them, and it actually shows up. They're definitely gonna be the next playable race, guys. And people were like, shit, these guys are actually pretty cool. I'm down. And then just nothing, never playable.
Wait, it said this was a Tem. Oh, okay.
You crazy. Would you think the game would lie to you?
Yeah, the Black Dragonfly is like the only one that seems interesting.
Well, I don't know. I think the Bronze Dragonflight outside of Chromie is pretty cool. They're all about time and shit.
There are always bad guys that you murder, though.
No, there's good. Outside of Chromie, there's another one. I can't remember. I keep forgetting his name, though. But there's a good dude. I think that might be Nozdormu. Is the other good Bronze Dragonflight dude.
I think you kill him in a dungeon.
I don't know. Maybe. Wait. Never mind. I was gonna say we should talk to her, and I just remembered her. She just gives us a quest to make mushroom stew. What are you doing?
Okay, they want me to go down.
Yeah, this is a pit stop. This is so we can heal up. Hey, I saw you battle out with my friend Vanessa. Cool moves, girl. Can I go next?
Did I do that?
I don't know. What other games would you like to play together, Pratty?
After this, I don't think anything ever again.
Oh, don't be like that.
I don't know, Divinity.
I'd love to play Divinity again, actually. Although, I think I said this last time we were talking about, but I think I'm just gonna remake the exact same character last time we played. I actually really liked him.
I don't mind that.
Someone has to be the evil dickhead, because no one else is gonna be the evil dickhead. I'll be the evil dickhead. Also, making it rain blood was pretty fun. Okay, that was seriously cool. Seriously?
It'll be a gap game for when Baldur's Gate comes out next year.
Oh yeah, I'd play that. That seems like a fun time.
Oh, we make the devs mad because we both make white male human fighters.
I would never make... Hey, look, a Christmas tree!
I can't believe that. They posted
Okay.
that big blog whining that people
No,
weren't using the character.
I'm actually kind of with the devs on this one, because people really, I feel like people really misunderstand the tone in that message. First of all, Constantinos Rex, he will save us all! So I've read that blog post, and it's basically just like, them saying like, I can't believe, the post, I want to say the wording was, I can't believe we gave you guys all these billions of fantasy options and crazy things, and everyone, the most common thing was just essentially the default character. And they were just like, well, we gave you guys all these creative options, and you did everyone. It's like, Champions Online when everyone played as just default champion man. It's like, you have all these billions of options, and you literally didn't even bother customizing your character. Come on.
Let's see, I stand by people that just make a basic human man in D&D.
There's nothing wrong with that, but
As somebody who does that a lot, and the reasoning is because everyone else in the party is going to be a freak, and I like to be the normal voice of reason. You need someone to ground the party.
Yeah.
If everyone's a freak, then it's too much.
You don't want everyone to be Bender.
Yeah. You need a Philip J. Fry. Need someone to say, oh, crud.
Oh, wow. It's the year 3000.
Year 2000. I don't know, I just thought it was a weird thing to blog about at all.
It is! But I do find it funny. It's just,
feel
yeah,
like
it's like all these
Blizzard made
billions of character customizations.
Like Blizzard made a blog post, 90% of you make humans, that's cringe.
I wonder, I always see those charts going around that show like all the most played races and classes. I wonder what that's like nowadays. I know it's like Tauren and Pandaren are like some of the bottom of all time. Oh my god, I just remembered. What were
I
you
think
gonna
all
say?
human are probably the top. Actually, I think
Oh,
Undead might be the top.
No. Well, I'd say human probably #1, but then it's all the different elves. All is lost, what will we do now? The elves are so popular, dude. And female Draenei as well. I need you to progress this.
Okay.
Finally, I can examine this Crimbus tree. Wow. I got nothing out of it. I guess you only get something. All you get is some battle pass experience once you find all of them. A little disappointing. I thought we'd get maybe like a couple potions or something under the Christmas tree. That'd be like a fun thing. But I guess that's why it couldn't be. What are you doing?
7 months ago, Blood Elves, then Humans, then Night Elves are the top
Really?
3.
Blood Elf's above human. I thought it'd be human, then Blood Elf. What were the other ones?
Blood Elves, Humans, Night Elf.
Yeah, that sounds about right, though. I told you, it's gonna be the elves. People love them fucking elves.
Yeah, the Blood Elf thing on the Horde side just eclipses all of the other fucking races.
Yeah, which is a shame, because undead are fucking cool. I think generally undead are, like, probably one of my favorite. They're in my, like, top 3 races of WoW. I think they're cool.
Mechanome, Cultiran, and Pandaren are all equal.
Oh, at the bottom?
Yeah, they're the last.
Anything being tied with Mechanome for bottom is, like, a shame.
The least played Horde thing is High Mountain? Who's that? Who's High Mountain?
That is a different type of Tauren.
Oh, they added a Tauren variant? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
They're more like mooses, if I remember correctly. More like moose than cow.
Void Elf. I don't even think I've seen a Void Elf.
I always mix up Void Elf and Shadow Elf, or whatever the other one is called. One of them is basically blood elves that have been addicted to crack for like 1,000 years.
There's Void Elves and Nightborn.
I think Nightborn might be the crack elves. Anyways, let's continue the game.
Goblin is very low.
Really? I thought Goblin would be higher.
Volpera is higher than Goblin.
That doesn't surprise me. Volpera are just cuter goblins. Go
I
into
don't
this
want
to our
goblins.
king. You'll pay for
I
the
don't-
outrage.
I want goblins to be cute.
Yeah, but
Their
most
purpose is
people
to be
prefer
idiot.
cute over these little goblins.
I don't know. I don't like the wolf arrow. I think they look very dumb.
Like, they're not my favorite. I think they're okay. They're definitely one of those ones that just came out of fucking nowhere. Woo!
Oh shit.
I was gonna say though, in Dragonflight, there's like this group of kids that like want to become adventurers, and they're a very diverse group of kids. And there's like a kid of all the different factions, and let me tell you, seeing all the kids of all the different races together is fucked up. They look so fucked up. They look so weird because you have like the standard human kids, which look a little off, but you know, a bit cartoony. Then you have like
they haven't updated those models yet.
Yeah.
Low poly.
No, they haven't. And then you have a Pandaren kid next to them. The Pandaren kid is like twice as wide as them and just the same height, so they look like they're from a completely different art style. And then there's a Volpera kid next to them, which doesn't look like it should even be able to be alive. Its head is like 3 times the size of its body, and I'm pretty sure 2/3 of its head are its eyeballs. It's like this little gremlin. And then there's like a troll kid next to it, which just looks like a fucking human kid, but with teeth. And it looks so fucked up seeing them all next to it. I don't like it.
Yeah, you hate mixed race communities.
No, stop this. Stop this. Oh my god.
You want it to be the World of Warcraft again. Now it's the World of Lovecraft. Horde and the Alliance aren't even fighting each other. When
The
is
Horde
last
Alliance
race?
haven't been at war with each other in so long. That was what the whole thing with like Battle for Azeroth was about. It's like, oh, we're going back to the war between the Horde Alliance, which is like at this point, like why? Like, and then they dropped that again immediately after with all the other
Yeah,
expansions.
the Titans.
Oh my god! Look at this flaming wreck. So I gotta give a little bit of props to the Temtem devs. They actually did go through the effort of modeling a crashed version of the Telobos that has crashed here. I was not expecting that. Look, Professor Constantinos looks evil now.
He sure did. He did the classic manga thing of when somebody turns evil, they immediately change art style to look more evil.
She has deserted us, my king, the treacherous snake. We should have never trusted a vain aristocrat to... you be the final boss.
Really? I don't even remember who or what voice was being done.
Oh, dude, this was like 2 years ago we did. There's no fucking way either of us remember.
What the voice? Oh, we gotta do the classic villain voice we do for every villain.
Alright, let's hear it.
The Tomar voice.
Alright.
This is not the time to gain CV decisions, General. Have you found Dr. Hammond?
He was on the engine level when it crashed, my king. I don't believe he...
What was that, Bowser?
That's his laugh, dude.
You, always you. Every time I turn around, there you are, my stubborn child, messing with my plan. So many years of your preparation to end like this.
Why does he keep doing that?
Oh, he's going.
But if I have to fall, I won't fall alone. This king still has a castle to defend, and a sword to swing. You will rule the day you left this stupid village. General, cover me.
Go, my
In what?
king. Save yourself. He didn't do anything. He just ran away. And while this guy, he didn't even stop us. How could you betray us all like this? Save your poisoned words to the Congress, friends. I'm going to finish what I should have in Kisiwa. Again, like, literally, why didn't he kill us in Kisiwa? He had no reason not to. Pretty sure my entire team's, like, fucked up.
Yeah, mine too. That's alright, I got revives.
That's okay, I kill. Oh, that's right. This guy actually swaps his Temtems around. Right. Remember Onyx?
I do. He goes, oh no!
Yeah, as he gets electrocuted. Imagine if you could pull off half the shit that they pulled off in the Pokemon cartoon. The thing that always made me genuinely annoyed about the Pokemon cartoon when I watched it as a kid is anytime they're doing a fight and Ash just says, Pikachu, dodge! And then Pikachu dodges the attack. I'm like, motherfucker, why don't you just say that every time? Also, why do you need to tell him to do that? It's like every time he would be, it would happen like once or twice an episode, he'd be like, Pikachu, get out of the way! And Pikachu would. And I'm just like, why? Do that more! I just realized this dude's Onyx is level 100.
Sure is.
Fred, I might need to give you my Temtem. Even if it's resistant to these attacks, I can still get it.
Ouch. Sorry, my octopus is tough.
Is he? But is he tough enough? We've killed one Temtem of this guy's. Oh, for some reason this Onyx is his strongest Temtem.
It's his iconic Tem.
I guess. It's just a rock snake.
It's got horns that resemble his mustache.
Oh my god. I doubt there was that much thought going into it. I don't have any Tem strong against him, by the way. not in my current lineup.
Oh, you should have pre-planned.
I forgot that we did this here.
Well, he's killing you. That's good.
Oh! Might need to go to the Temporium and get some Temtem.
Serpentis will carry us.
Serpentis is actually strong against this guy. Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh, fuck. Oh, man. That was actually a good play by the AI. I would not use your healing items, because we should just restart this battle, basically.
We can win this easy.
No, no.
You're too defeatist. You're a WoW player.
No. I'm saying you're just gonna be using items repeatedly, and this guy, I have one Tem left, and he has something very strong against it. I can apply a lot of poison, though. Oh my Jesus. Wow, that did that much damage? Alright, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm alive.
Well, Meteor's home sucks.
Yeah, it kinda do. Oh, I can't do that to myself, damn. I was gonna try and heal myself.
Also, I was really happy that I started WoW, and as somebody who very much dislikes Jaina, she was the first thing that I see.
Dude, oh, speaking of Jaina, I was talking about Shadowlands is just dog shit all around. The cutscenes, it has some hilariously bad cutscenes. Like, they do a lot of the in-engine cutscene stuff there.
Oh yeah, when the lip flaps don't match.
Yeah, and they're like, just like opening their mouths like as much as possible while looking like a fucking cow eating grass. It looks insanely bad. It's a little ridiculous. Right, Freddy. Because you believe, and we are actually doing pretty good, I am gonna full revive.
I can heal you.
Fuck, my team right now just sucks for this thing. Well,
Take
thank
a
you.
heal.
Hey, Sandra, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day, man.
I would love Blizzard to be good at writing female characters. Trust me. I don't like Jaina, I don't like Sylvana. Those are the two main offenders, I think.
Sylvanas is, I think, the absolute worst. Especially when they try to pull this whole redemption thing. Speaking of I'm assuming you don't give a single shit about Shadowlands spoilers.
No, I no, I don't. I think I already know most of it. I know all about the so-called based part of it, which is Garrosh strapped to a table going, I don't give a shit about what I did. I'd laugh at you.
Oh no, I'm talking about what happens with Arthas, because I think that's generally one of the most fucked up things in Shadowlands. So you know how this whole thing's like, oh, Sylvanas was actually just, you know, she was under control. Actually, she's good. We should save Sylvanas. Then Shadowlands ends with them finding Arthas' soul and being like, you'll never be able to hurt anyone ever again, and then literally obliterating him from all of existence. And it's like, but he was also under control the whole time.
Didn't his raid fight literally end with him going, Father, is it finally over?
Yeah, so it's like, I like, that was a moment where I was just like, what the actual fuck? I could not fucking believe they just literally obliterated him out of existence.
He'll be back.
None of the Temtems I have with me are gonna be in great help.
Fucking Bolvar got obliterated as well.
Well, yeah, but this was like, literally, he doesn't exist anymore. He's completely gone. There's, it's not. Well, then again, it is WoW. They could always try and pull some bullshit to bring him back, but it's like this. This is what time where it actually feels like fully definite. Like there's nothing to bring back.
Yeah, people say that Garrosh scene is like the one good scene in shows. Because it feels like somebody snuck that in. Like it feels like something that wouldn't get in a normal Blizzard get.
Alright, Pridey, can you revive my snake?
Maybe. I just use an ether on myself though.
Okay, well then I'll just full revive him. Don't worry about it.
They don't really have. It's usually villains saying, I'm so sorry for what I did. It's not a villain saying, I'm glad I genocided all those people, fuck you.
That's why people like Garrosh.
It's fun to have an unapologetic villain every now and again. Something that Blizzard can't really do. Because I've seen in Dragonflight, they still really love doing, actually, this villain from the past, they were doing it to protect you all from a greater evil.
They love that. Oh yeah, Osamu?
They do that with an old villain in Dragonflight. I don't know if you've seen it already.
Maybe? If you're talking about Deathwing.
Yeah, Deathwing.
Okay, yeah.
The guy fucking called Deathwing that was destroying the whole world. He's doing it to save us.
To be fair, Deathwing is a nickname. It's not his actual name. But, it was a nickname given to him after he had become evil. And that is always been the canon as far as I know.
You know, I saw a bunch of him and he didn't seem like he was trying to protect us from it.
No, he really didn't. That's actually, well, from what I played in Dragonflight, that's actually a part of it. Is like, at first it seems like, oh my god, maybe he was good all along, but then as you learn more, it's like, no, it seems like he was doing some fucked up shit the whole time. Because like the Drakthir is like, because the Drakthir served under him, he was their master essentially, and they were like, oh, we were loyal warriors, and then when you look into the, like, when you have a character go back in time and like look through their history, you find that Neltharion had been controlling them the entire time using a mind control device from the Titans, and that's why they were so unblinkingly loyal.
Yeah, because he didn't seem like a good guy when he fell into that whirlpool and turned into a big eldritch tentacle monster.
Oh my god, I actually remember that. All is lost, but you will never capture our true king alive! Alright, we're just gonna stand here now.
Also, I hear they still haven't done anything with that big sword being stabbed into Azeroth.
I don't think they have, no, which is so weird, because yeah, that seems like such a major thing. I've been waiting for that to be something. Good job, Kashi. For a regular tamer, your skills are quite something. You could have helped.
This fucking guy again.
Right,
I can't. I have to do this.
Do it, Pratty! Do it! Thank you. You pitiful worms! You're nothing! My king will take revenge on all of... And speaking of that particular evil mastermind, he ran that-a-way through the woodlands. Well, there used to be woodlands. It's all cinders now, so all the more reason to make him pay for his crimes. Hello, boss.
Thanks, bitch.
Whoa! A little uncalled for.
I hate him. He's such a forced, wacky character.
I know. I really hate this stuff. It's what he sucks. He does nothing, and he talks about how fucking cool he is constantly. It's so obnoxious. Dude, Crimbus! Crimbus! Alright, this is one of my favorite areas in the game, because, so, as you might have noticed, the Tolobos has turned into a burning wreck that's crashed into the earth. And look at all these people, like, standing around looking all fucked up and injured. Let's go beat them up. Would I won't let you capture our... Out of my way, loser! Glenville Soto. So, this dude is like barely conscious. Let's beat the shit out of him, dude.
It'd be cooler if his Tem were all like half health at the same time.
That wouldn't. We're already beating up a fucking wounded man. Do we need to have the Thames be fucked up as well?
It would be thematic.
I guess it would be thematic. I don't know if I'd say cooler.
Also, yeah, I still in your fucking Discord, but you could really tell that BFA is like pre-scandal while writing.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot of like, stupid woman, get out of my sight. And then he stabs the woman character.
A lot of that is also, I think they're trying to just, all the Kultirans are supposed to just be huge pieces of shit. They really played that up.
Yeah, and 90% of the quest lines that end with, this is hopeless and we must move on, everyone is dead.
That sounds like a race I want to play as.
Yeah, a big, gruff, cockney, seafaring harborman who hates everyone. I saw one person playing as a cult hero.
I've seen a couple of them. I will say they get probably some of the sickest fucking druid forms. Like, just Google Kultiran druid form or whatever. Like, druid forms. They're actually pretty sick. They're like, all made out of wood and shit. They look pretty cool. If I was ever to play Kultiran, it'd just to be a druid.
Oh, they get the thorns, the thorn wizard stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are all
that's
really
pretty cool.
Yeah, that fucking quest blew my mind. That ends with the guy just shit talking his wife.
Yeah, and you're like, what is this? Final Fantasy VII?
I mean-
All is lost.
I mean, Sid beats his wife, but he doesn't kill her. She kills herself by walking into the chamber of a rocket that's taking up.
That did not happen. That didn't happen. Wait, hold
That's
on.
what happens to her, isn't it? She walks into the rocket
No!
chamber. And
No. Nothing
happens to
happened.
her?
Nothing. Sid just leaves. And he's like, I'll be back later.
Man, I don't know what I'm mixing it up with.
I don't know what the fuck you're mixing it up with either.
It's been a while. Maybe the time.
Are you sure you're not thinking of like some Final Fantasy VII parody video you saw on YouTube?
I don't know. I think it's the Time Ghosts from Remake.
I think you're cancelled.
Hey, Sanji.
Okay, Sid beats his wife, but at least he doesn't kill her.
He does, yeah. That's
The guy in WoW.
Wait,
kill her.
continue the game.
You kill his wife, and you're like, by the way, your wife is trying to stop you overworking your employees by
Yes.
becoming a witch. And he goes, ungrateful woman, I'm not sad that she's dead. It just means one last person to get in my way. That's the end of that quest line.
Great. Fantastic.
You never see that man again.
Castle. Castle. Which way? I'll kick you! We're heroes. We're heroes. Beating up these wounded people crawling out of a fucking flaming wreck.
You really, really hate these people for people who you now know did not actually kill your best friend.
It's not about that. It's about the idea. It's about sending a message.
It's about being morally superior to them. Which means
Exactly.
you're allowed to murder them as much as you like.
But yeah, I don't know if it was their intention, but Blizzard sure makes me feel like these people deserve to get bombed by a magical bomb. They don't seem sympathetic at all, and I don't want them as allies. And the Horde get to go to Zandalar and talk to cool trolls.
Yeah, the fucking Zandalar trolls are generally one of the coolest races in WoW, probably. They're the ones that get all the cool gold shit everywhere. They also actually get, I want to say, pretty cool druid forms. If they... Is it druid?
I think they get different druid forms.
Yeah, they get like all ones like that are like dinosaurs and shit.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
Still fucking unacceptable that World of Warcraft said, yeah, and you'll be able to play the allied races at launch. And then a year later, they're like, yeah, they're coming, don't worry, they're coming.
I really hate the thing they do with allied races where it's like, you buy this expansion and it's like, oh cool, I can play this new race, and it's like, no. You need to, like, complete the expansion, build up all the rep with this one faction, and then complete this quest chain, then you'll unlock the ability to make that race. And it's like, oh. Cool, I have to play through the entire expansion to unlock the race that I want to play as. Don't hurt me, I just want to go to Castle, to Castle. Which is, again, one of the things I like about Dragonflight is they've gone back to, you bought the expansion, you can play as the new race. I'm like, thank fuck.
It's almost as if they were desperate for you to continue playing for as long as possible.
No.
Almost like for the entire game, it's just built to keep you playing for as long as possible.
Pretty
It's
good.
cool that you
Because you're paying money for every time you play.
It's cool that you can play Draxia, but I don't know about Evoker being a one race class.
No, I hate that. I love the Dracula race. I feel, I said it before, I feel like they were like custom made to appeal to me perfectly. But the fact that they can only be the one class is so fucking shitty. Ugh, I just finished up tidying up my room.
I still think they're very ugly and they don't look as cool as the other dragons in the game.
I think they're really ugly as well.
I love them. I think they're fucking perfect. They're also genuinely, I think they have the, well, not just, I don't think, I know for a fact, they have the best customizations of any fucking race in WoW. I've seen like 70 other Draktirs that will do in random dungeons. I've never seen a single one that looks the same. Which I cannot say for other races.
Yeah, they're both, one of their fucking marketing things is 800 billion Draxia combinations.
Yeah, when they're making fun of that dude who said they look like lizards. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that marketing is frankly embarrassing.
That marketing is terrible, but I also kind of love how much it fucking makes fucking morons seethe.
I've not seen that one because
so
I try not to look at World of Warcraft.
So I had these Facebook ads which they would like take some random tweet that's like, I'm not interested in the new expansion, I think it looks boring. And then it would have like some Drakthir character be like, oh, you think this looks boring, mortal? And then show like a dragon like flying through the sky and be like, Dragonfly coming soon. It's so stupid.
Like, yeah, I do actually. It's just a guy flying. It doesn't.
It's very much an ads made to design outrage just because they're like, so bad. And there's one, it's like a tweet that says like, I don't really like the dragons, they kind of look like lizards more than dragons. And the response is like, oh, you dare mock our visage, mortal? And then it shows like over 8 billion customization options. Play Dragonflight now!
All of which look like lizards.
I prefer the buff for Dragon
The only problem with the director is they do look wonky if you look at them directly head on.
Oh, that's fine then.
That's just how lizards be, dude.
Mm-hmm. You're getting dragon kicked into the Milky Way a lot.
No, I'm fine. And so is Pratty. But yeah, the dragon riding is genuinely the most fun I've ever had in WoW. It's this momentum shit where you fly through the sky and then you build momentum going down and then you can swoop back up, kind of like a cape in Mario or like the flying hat. It's genuinely really fun. It's just I always feel guilty because it's like I actually am genuinely having a lot of fun with this WoW situation. It's genuinely the most fun I've ever had playing WoW. But then every time, there's always that voice in the back of my head that's like, yeah, but this is made by some really shitty people.
Yeah.
Sorry, nobody cares anymore. It's just whatever drama is happening for the week, and then they stop caring, go back to it. Nobody sticks with whatever they're outraged about.
Except for me.
I've been making I will not resist calling them out anytime I can.
Yeah.
I'll say that at least. I'll definitely. There was a thing recently where again I want to say a big Canadian firm actually stepped in and stopped Activision from stopping some unions being forming, so that's good. It just crashed down and burned. What am I gonna do now? It's gone.
Surrender. It's all over.
It's you, the saboteur. Yeah, I know we're done for. Before I throw in the towel, I'm gonna make you pay for what you did to my Talobos. Watch out, they have one Temtem.
I mean, there's not much to say about this, which is probably why we're talking about World of Warcraft.
I already made that exact comment. It was like, this is how little we have to say about Temtem. We've been talking about WoW for 40 minutes. This is like,
yeah.
I feel like I'm like, this. I want to talk about the game, but it's like I don't know what to say anymore. Like at this, I just want to get this over with.
Remember,
It's not a great game.
Getting Grey, man.
It always bothers me that Worgen don't have tails.
I remember Furry Bait 1, yeah, why?
He's alright. He's an alright character.
You know, Gen's one of the like few WoW characters that isn't like obnoxious.
He beat
Gen is like a horrible racist asshole, but that is his character. He's not like that by accident. He is actually meant to be a horrible racist asshole. So
and also,
it works,
I mean,
he's a horrible racist asshole.
He at least has a reason because
Yeah,
you know, like everyone he knows was murdered by those people.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of the majority of racists, which just hate people for no fucking reason.
Gen being unreasonable and like going, no, we should just say fuck them and then drop bombs on them, sir. That makes sense because Gen's angry. Gen's an angry dickhead. He's like an angry wolf boy.
Pretty much everyone in WoW's racist.
Yeah,
and then they have some arc about how like, oh, maybe these people weren't so bad after all.
Yeah, but then they go straight back to being racist.
Yep. Finally, no more listening to her complain and pestering about our tidying our room. Let's dance and celebrate, friend. Wait, why are we fighting?
They're racist.
See, this guy's having a good time.
They're racist until Thrall walks in and say, everybody should be friends.
You mean
Everybody
Jesus?
should be friends, and remember that all of our sins were paid for by my best friend, Hellscream!
From my best friend, Tim Sweeney.
Please don't remember that I cheated in our honor duel and killed him instantly.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure every single time that duel gets brought up, he gets called out for that every time. And he's always like, shut up!
I mean, it was pretty fucking blatant cheating. I don't know who was writing that, but that's not really something you make the hero do.
Well, it's because they were, like, Thrall for a long time was, like, one guy's passion project, I think. And then he was always, like, the voice of reason and, like, the clever, sane person, and then people got sick of it. So they were like, we not have this green Jesus character wandering around anymore, please? Can we have him fuck up and do like bad things?
It's Chris Mexican's favorite
Chris
character.
Mexon.
Chris Mexican.
The
That's the
moment he
Mexican
leaves,
Chris Metzen.
the moment he leaves the company, Thrall becomes deranged.
You think Thrall in Soldier 76 would be good friends?
I don't know. I don't think so because Thrall's very religious and Soldier 76 is gay except in China. So
Ooh, shit, you're right. God,
He's
that
also-
reminds me. Oh my god, have you seen that Valorant thing going around where they have Raze and Killjoy kissing?
Yeah, that's all they tweeted with no text.
Yeah, they just tweet. So yeah, two Valorant characters are at least bisexual. Whoa! And it makes me laugh because there's a response to that tweet. It's like, hey, you guys forgot to post this on the Arabic Valorant account, and it's gotten no response.
I wonder why that happened.
That's because Killjoy's German. I miss Vol'jin.
Man, he was cool, and he got to be war chief for what, like a week before he got murdered?
He got killed by
I
a
don't
trash
know.
mob.
I
He
don't
got
know.
killed
I
by
can't.
A trash
He got
mob.
killed by trash mob. I can't be down with Vol'jin anymore. I don't care about Vol'jin anymore. He was shit. He was a shit leader, and then he
Whoa.
said, "Oh well, I've never trusted anyone. I've never trusted anyone who said that you were a good person, Sylvanas. But the spirits are saying that you are a good person, and I should let you be war chief. So now you're war chief." And he made her war chief, and then she was the most horrific war criminal in history. So Vol'jin, you kind of fucked up. Maybe you should have said, "Yeah, I'm not doing that" to the spirits.
Well, don't worry, they revealed that it wasn't the spirits, it was the jailer who also did everything else that's ever happened in the kit.
Jailer he's literally like, oh man, I couldn't believe it's like, it was truly the cream of the crop of the worst writing they've ever done with the Jailer. Like, it's every bad thing they've ever done at once. It even ends with him being defeated and being like, no, I was actually good all along. I was just trying to band you all together for the real big evil coming soon.
Do you remember how?
Like,
Do you remember how Endwalker ended? A big storyline
Nope.
in Final Fantasy XIV.
Fell
and
so
then
scientist. Run as much as you want, Congress Lapdog. You'll regret it as soon as you face our king's secret weapon. What's a lapdog? I don't know. It's something my granny used to say. On guard.
it's a small dog that sits in your lap. You should be able to figure this out. You're a scientist.
I continue, Sanji.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Remember how in like Final Fantasy XIV they had Endwalker, which was the climax to like the big main story. Like the main story is basically over now, and then they started doing the next phase of the main story, and the next phase of the main story is, hey, do you want to go on a treasure hunt?
I just want to point out.
And then you just go on a treasure hunt, and that's what the story's about.
I just want to point out that the Temtem level that we're fighting right now are level 50 and 60, and they're also baby versions.
Listen,
Why?
this is the part of the game where you're like crushing all who stand before you to show how far you've come. It's like that bit in Knights of the Old Republic 2 where you go back to the planet with the Mandalorians on it, and it's like, yeah, before you couldn't do anything here and you just had to leave, but now you're like level 60 and you're just killing the entire army one-on-one because you're like a full Jedi now.
But yeah, Sanji, that thing you mentioned about how after Endwalker, then you just go and do some goofy stuff. Oh, the king will finish you, long live the king. That's actually one of the things I do genuinely like about Dragonflight, which is funny because I also see people complaining about that. It's like, oh, we just fought the Jailer, and now we're not even, like, we're supposed to be fighting something even bigger and badder. I was like, no, I'm so sick of that. I'm glad that it's a much smaller scale threat this time.
They're complaining about that because the writing literally said, oh, there is an even scarier thing. It
Yeah.
didn't say, arg, I am the scary thing and you have defeated me. Piss and die, and then you go on a treasure hunt.
You're the girl I led into the engine, you piece of...
I
It's
want
nice to
them-
have, like, not... It's nice to have smaller stakes every once in a while.
They
Yeah.
need to start revealing that all the great old ones are also protecting us from a greater threat. Like Cthulhu, who's fight, he's whispering to you that you should kill yourself and that nobody loves you.
And basically, so far, Dragonflight's main thing, it's not even like world ending, it's just the dragons will go extinct if we fuck this up. So it's like, it's a serious thing, but like, it's not the end of the world.
Something about some primordial elements.
At least from what I've played so far.
Don't worry, it'll turn out to be Bazoo, the Elden Ring, who is
The Elden Ring?
Yeah, the Elden Ring, who is a big circle that's coming from space, and he's gonna eat the planet because he likes elements.
That makes sense.
Sajara
It's
sort of
Nibiru!
face.
Yeah, what, you think they won't do an idea twice? They've done the same fucking, oh, the villain was
crunch.
good all along twist literally every single time.
Also, I don't think they did anything with, like, the light being aliens after they revealed that.
No, not really.
Crunch would know, I don't know.
Illidan says fuck off to one.
Yeah,
and they try and make him like a chosen one.
He goes, I have my epic scars, and then Linkin Park starts playing.
If any character in World of Warcraft...
Apparently they get into it a bit
Linkin
in
Park.
Shadowlands.
Yeah. If any character in World of Warcraft was going to listen to a Linkin Park, it'd be Illidan.
It'd be fucking...
Grandson, I'm fresh out of a job. Will they want be back as a bouncer at the club?
It would be, because he's Liam O'Brien, and I've
Yeah,
seen
he's Liam,
that.
yeah. That's what I was going to say.
I've seen Liam play several D&D characters, and he always just makes somebody...
Just makes Illidan again, yeah.
Yeah, he just makes Illidan in a different outfit.
My fucking... I don't, like, watch that Critical Role. I know a lot of people really like it. I've never watched it, so I can't speak on it. But
Yeah,
I have seen one clip on it that's really funny, which is Liam, like, he's just finished, like, a big character arc for his character. It's going, for the first time in my life,
Go, Freddy.
I feel happy. And then somebody else at the table, there's like a moment's pause, and then somebody at the table says, yeah, you look happy. They just start laughing at him.
Oh, my stomach. I think it's coming again. That bloody coffee.
Oh no, you gave this lady bloody diarrhea by spiking her coffee.
Yeah, I'm not big on crit roll. I like Dimension 20. That's my one that makes me actually laugh.
I've never watched either.
It's good. Brennan Lee Mulligan is a good DM.
Cool.
I would recommend. They got usually it's behind as like a streaming service, their stuff, because they're part of College Humor.
Oh.
But
I'd probably check that out sometime.
they've got
some stuff to watch.
one of their games is like the whole thing is free on their YouTube channel. Full sphere series of Fantasy High.
What? The RP of them being in a high school?
It's set in like a fantasy world that's coming into the modern age. So like there's like Magitech technology and stuff.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I don't really listen to like
Hip hop.
like actual play podcasts. No, I do listen to hip hop.
I don't listen to hip hop.
That's a very old reference.
I know, but I
Like
know
that.
you. I know
hate to
you
think
know what
about
I
it,
was
but that's
referencing.
a very old reference.
It's a really good game to watch. It's like from the start, it's really funny and it doesn't really let up.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really
check
listen
that
to
out.
like actual play podcasts very much. I listened to like I think 2 episodes of Rude Tales of Magic. That was pretty funny. Because that's just a bunch of comedians all doing like a stupid, like intentionally over the top, ridiculous, like joke campaign together. So it has like Cheddar Goblin is somebody's Warlock patron. It's just dumb shit basically, but like because they are all actual comedians, it's fairly funny because they can improv really quickly, you know.
Okay.
It's very dumb, but you know some people will like it.
Using the same team I used when I beat the game, so surely this will work. Hopefully. Even I only need access to half of my team. Friday's almost level 100. What if I just gave Friday a bunch of rare candies? That might work.
I mean, I'm close to 100.
Bushes, I'm going
Those-
bushes.
Those are bad for his stomach. He shouldn't do that.
Oh, okay. That's fair. I don't remember what they're called in this game actually.
Temtem,
There's some kind of technology.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's growth enhancers. Hey, wait. Talk to this person as well.
Why?
Just talk to them. I can't remember what they said. Oh, okay, never mind. This is for a different quest.
I just found it on the floor over there, but I can't give it to her.
Oh, weird. I think it's part of another quest line. Read it, Pratty.
This must be the place Lady Lottie mentioned. I can see the castle up there, but she mentioned a secret back door. Haha, because she's a hot babe, and this is more like a tunnel.
No.
The walls are very rough and crumbly. Something really huge broke through here recently. What's Nala still alive? Like, what a monster.
I guess.
Yeah, why would that be a shock? You have like 6 of them with you.
Look out. There's a Belsoto.
Look out!
You must
Radioactive man.
be that girl they keep talking about. Well, it doesn't matter how amazing you think you are. The thing that hit me, you can defeat me, but not it. Well, you don't seem defeated
Yeah, okay,
since
kid.
you're fighting
Tempt
me.
him up. Tempt him up.
I cannot believe the devs. I think this is not
It's-
heroic.
It's the slavish devotion to the Pokemon formula with no like idea of like how to make it fit with your idea that you're doing. So it's like, well, you gotta fight this guy because he's a trainer. You
Yeah,
can't just not fight him. You fight trainers.
like I talked about this a bit off stream, but this part was genuinely shocking to me when I played through it on my own because I was like, wow. You'd think for like the final part you'd have like some big epic event where like you're busted through into this place and like maybe something happened and everyone's like all souped up and stuff. You want it to be a big cool thing where
I mean, they
not
just-
like not you going around defeating a bunch of people who are fucking barely conscious and
They just said there's
hanging
a
on, like-
castle. So why didn't they not just say, okay, so the Colombo's crashed and it's all fucked up, and there's like a few maybe still like hanging around going, oh, my head, where am I? What's happening? And you just talk to them or you ignore them. And then you go to the castle, and that's where the guy's having his final stand, where you have to fight through all of his trainers. Because they're like the ones that are still with him.
Oh, we go to the castle, but it's like
I know,
this-
but
the
that's
whole
what I'm
part-
saying. Like, this bit should not exist. Like,
Yeah.
you should just be going, wow, look at all of these people who were in this crash. Going, oh man, it sure is lucky we all got out okay. Small child player, wink wink, we're all fine.
I only was
And
doing
then you
what
go
I
to
was
the castle.
told. A lot of the Belsotos love to do that line as well. It's like, I'm just following
Yeah.
orders.
I was only following orders.
It's
They're not. Yeah, they're not an actual military. They don't have to.
I didn't see what he said before, but apparently he gave us something.
If we ever meet again, remember I gave it to you and have mercy.
Oh, okay, yeah, we need this.
Like, the guy is literally asking you to have mercy on him. And you're just going, don't know about that.
Yeah, there should definitely be an option to stomp him, like in an iconic movie I won't name.
Oh, that movie that God of War was based on?
Yeah,
Oh god.
you should watch it. It's got Kratos as the main character.
This is it, Brace on Castle.
Clever ends here.
Here's the castle. Here's the final dungeon.
Wait, what happened about the huge beast that rampaged through here?
Don't worry about it.
Somebody pulled it back into their Pokeball. I mean, Temtem card. Oh no, somebody's talking in lowercase.
That's you, Brent. Alright, I need you to fight this dude. And we got a healing station right after this guy. It came from there. It was gigantic. It'll kill us all.
But you don't look fucked up
Anyway,
at all.
Tempt him up!
He doesn't look injured at all. The last guy
He
was
just
really...
kind of looks bored.
I think they're just pretending.
Yeah,
Oh my god, maybe.
maybe that's what this all is. Clan Bel Soto is like, it's all fake. It's all like a holiday summer camp package that your mum bought for you. And at the end, they're gonna have like cake and Pyramid Head's gonna come out and cut it with his big knife.
Oh man, that'd be great. I'd love that.
Babawa.
I'm fucking I yearn for the days of Sapanku.
Do you? I
I
think
thought you
this
were
is.
gonna say I yearn for death.
Well, that too. I know. I think this is at least a little better than Tsubanku.
I don't know, at least I got to look at different NPCs with cool outfits.
Okay, yeah, that's true. The NPCs were at least different.
Yeah,
I
You know,
leave
the
it to you.
Pokemon word.
just look at the fucking Bel Soto and their one outfit, and you couldn't even be bothered to model damage on the people inside the castle.
Okay, you're coming. It's coming back for all of us. He looked very scared.
Yeah, this is the kind of dialogue that you don't write for somebody that you're just fighting.
All right, so
That's
we
the
have to
kind of
get all
dialogue
the
where you-
seal pieces. They're in every different. They're in all these different rooms, and I think we can go out this door now. Hey, look, it's two twins. You could, if you talk to them, you could start the quest line where you fight all the twins again. That sounds fun.
No, it doesn't. Don't lie.
I feel like we missed
Lies
a
make
step.
baby Jesus
Oh.
cry. Cat.
Okay, I'm just gonna say because we're never gonna do it. Because I think we missed a step of it. This is the point of the game where we find out if we'd been doing the quest. Our mom was the previous leader of what was it? Properton was the last place we're at. The
Yeah.
final dojo. Our mom was the previous dojo master. Whoa! This twist changes nothing. Whoa!
Yeah, I was gonna say like, so what? I don't mean anything.
Now, well, she would have been a very fucking boring dojo master.
Yeah, it's
just
a very-
some woman.
It's a very stupid reveal. It's like, oh my god, my mom was the previous dojo master? If anything, I would argue that that twist actually takes away from the story. Because then you could argue that our character did not get so good at Temtem through like hard work. They inherited a lot
Yeah.
of their skill from their parent.
Yeah, it's bloodline shit again. Fucking
It's
Japan
Naruto.
loves that. Nobody's allowed to have any fucking abilities of their own. Everybody has to inherit it
Oh my
from their
God.
parents.
Oh my god, this is Naruto.
Yeah.
Max is Sasuke, he joins the evil guy, gets killed, but then he comes back and is redeemed.
But also, it made me laugh. It's like,
I wish Max was Neji.
so our mom has been a dojo master and is one of the greatest Temtem trainers of all time. And apparently this never came up in the entire time we were growing up. So this never come up, despite the fact that like we wanted to base our entire lives around being a Temtem trainer. No one,
Yeah,
like,
your mom's kind of a dick.
it never came up.
advice,
No one
nothing.
mentioned this. Yeah, nothing. And I will say the quest line ends with you getting to fight your mom, and she has her own custom intro and everything, and she's genuinely the hardest fight I did in the entire game. I had to use like 5 revives while fighting her.
See, what that is, that's basically the thing where like Red shows up in one of the Pokemon games, but dumb.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
It's
If
like,
he
oh
was-
fuck, it's the last guy who I played as, and now he's like a fucking sick badass, and he has a scary theme. Oh my god, he's gonna kick my ass. But it's your fucking mum.
If she was
Also,
a
there was no
previous-
last game.
If she was the previous dojo trainer, wouldn't she have found it really suspicious that the child in the village Max suddenly gets a very high-tech new Temtem from a mystery donator?
Wasn't it a digital Temtem as well? So
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
species that literally does not exist in the wild.
Yep, a digital Temtem sent to him in Amazon package.
Yeah.
It's just, that was a reveal where I was like, what? Who thought this reveal was a good idea? It raises so many more questions than it answers nothing and adds like 50 questions.
Also, holy shit, she moved house far away from where her dojo was.
Right? Well, she's like, I wanted to go into a small town and live a simple life, away
Like,
from all
who cares?
that. Who are you? You don't look like one of those Bell Sotters.
Are you Nala?
Yes, that I am. Although I shouldn't call myself an arch-tamer anymore. Let myself be caught like that by a band of thugs and rogues. I should be ashamed.
Yeah, they're pretty pathetic. That's very
Right?
embarrassing for you.
She's literally one of the Elite Four. Like,
I
in
wanna
this
say
universe, the
something.
Elite Four are, like, legendary heroes.
There's something I want to say, but I want to preface it and say that
Oh, no.
I'm not
You
a...
want to say, I'm not racist, but...
I don't know if this is gonna... This is a genuine question of I don't know. Right, so this woman is obviously African themed.
Yeah, she's from, what was that place? Was it Kisiwa? I think it's Kisiwa, yeah.
I think it was Kasiwa.
Isn't the female lion in The Lion King called Nala?
Yes.
Did they just do that?
Although it is spelled
Yeah.
with one L, and it does mean something. I can't remember. I want to say it like means like love or something.
I don't know, it feels like they were just lazy and grabbed the name from The Lion King.
I would be lying if I said I didn't have the exact same thought.
Nala is a Arabic and African origin word meaning first drink of water or water in the desert.
Oh, well, there you go.
In Swahili, it means queen, lion, and successful woman.
Well, she's looking a bit wrinkly, so maybe she should take that first drink of water.
Alright, continue.
Okay. The circle of life. I love Lion King.
That's a fucking great movie.
Lion King's very good.
Thank you,
This
kind
lady-
youngster.
this
Now you
lady
need to help
should
me
just-
get back to Kisiwa.
This lady should have just been a lion.
that would
Yeah.
have been insane if there was if we just encountered a fucking talking lion at this point in the
I think
game.
this game probably actually genuinely would have been better if it had like Armor King style people with like animal heads in it.
I think all games would
because
be improved by
then you wouldn't see as many of these fucking ugly faces like this one she's pulling right now, because that's a
Yeah.
really weird face she's
It's
pulling.
It's again the thing where they made the major NPCs have really overly detailed faces, which makes them stand out and look weird.
Yeah.
because everyone else has
It's
these
like
really
it's trying to
simplistic
be
faces.
realistic, but it's not, and it's fucked up. It looks weird. She doesn't look like a human being. She looks like a
Continue the
meme.
dialogue.
I think it would be way cooler if one of the Archtamers was a Temtem.
We need to warn my people. That'd be fun. We need to warn my people of the evil designs of these Bell Sotters. Yeah, like what if there was a data Temtem that was just too smart and it
Yeah.
it
Like
was
Mewtwo.
yeah.
I could see this game ripping off Mewtwo.
Bit late for that.
What do you mean? What happened? Tell me everything.
Kasiwa doesn't
please.
exist anymore. Everyone died.
Yeah, it was Mewtwo, but somebody put a USB on it with like 4chan green texts,
Oh,
my God.
and it made it evil. No time to talk now.
But we need to. Speaking. Oh my god, this is a really minor,
Spell.
stupid thing. But speaking of 4chan green text, I always see like those Twitter threads where it's like, oh, like they use an AI to generate 4chan green text, which admittedly have generated some funny shit. Like, have you read the one about the
Yeah.
dude who goes to work at a bottomless pit factory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's good. But the one
Bottomless
thing
pit
that
supervisor is really good.
yeah, the thing that always bothers me about those green texts is whenever people start them, they always start with "be me," and I'm like, no 4chan green text has ever
Yeah.
started with the phrase "be me." That is a Reddit thing.
Yeah.
They definitely did in the olden days, but they
No.
stopped doing that.
Maybe like once. I've never seen that. Pretty. Who's your favorite character?
Okay, he ran out of fillers. How can I ever thank you enough for running and playing your fellow Archtamer, Nala of Vumbi, who was treacherously imprisoned by the evil mastermind? Why is he even wearing a gas mask anyway?
Because he lives in the place with the poison water, which I don't know how a gas mask would help with that, but
Yeah, but
Well, he
been
doesn't. He just drinks it through his mask, so it goes fine.
he's been in every other place that's still wearing it.
cut it out, Grandpa. We need to move fast. I don't like the big hole I saw on the way in. I'm worried Constantinos might have a huge ace up his sleeve.
What's that?
I don't know.
Demons?
I don't
Hey,
know much
Beta
about
Bob, how
gas
you doing?
masks, but I feel like it wouldn't be particularly healthy to wear one when you don't need it.
No, there's no.
It wouldn't be
nothing
comfortable.
against it. Yeah, it just wouldn't be comfortable.
He's probably got a big sweaty red face.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
He's probably
Nala, can you
so
walk?
sweaty.
No. Nala, can you walk? Yes, I'm mostly fine, just seething with anger. To think I, Archtamer, fell for that. This Constantinos is gonna hear from me.
Oh god, I hope they don't do the thing where all of your friends show up along the way.
From all of us, and Dara included. Come, let's go to the Kromlik. It's the nearest place of power. We'll invoke her and the four of us will be unstoppable.
Wait, you're leaving?
No,
Oh, okay.
they are.
So
Okay.
every
Oh
old
my god.
person we've ever met in this game has been senile and can't remember how to say words, including the old lady Archtamer.
Yep,
I don't think this dev team likes old people.
they don't like them olds.
Mike's the
They
class up.
The professor doesn't like old people.
Read Lady Lottie.
Oh, how it pains my aching heart to see the whole of my ancestors so ill-used, like a derelict, like a corpse devoured by parasites.
So I guess this lady's just your friend now?
Yep.
Oh yeah, she defected. She defected because she found out Konstantinos was a commoner and wasn't going to make her queen.
Yep.
So she defected
So-
for bigoted reasons.
So that's fine, but the guy who's
Constantinos
literally
took
just
over her
like,
castle.
that's fine, but the guy who's literally just like, they told us to kill people and I don't want to do that, please let me go. He has to die.
Yeah, but he wasn't an important character, so fuck him.
Yeah, he wasn't the hotted babe.
We killed him already. Freddy, where is Constantino? Where would he go? Oh, I know where. The Donjon, of course. What? It's designed to be the
Dungeon, ha.
inexpugnable part of the Citadel, and centuries later it's still it. That sounds like something Carlos would say, the Donjon.
The donjon is the great tower or innermost keep of a castle.
But it's
Wait, that's actually a thing? I thought they were just
Real
saying
word, yeah.
dungeon funny.
No,
Oh
it's
my god.
French.
Oh, well.
how could
It's French and it
guess
does not
fuck
mean
me, I
dungeon, it
guess.
means great tower. It means like the big central bit.
How could have he reached it without the great? Is that wrong? Is that written wrong?
That's wrong.
How could have he reached it? Without
Actually,
the...
no, I guess that could, I feel like that could be right. It just sounds
No, that's
awkward.
wrong. How could have he reached it? That's wrong.
How could have
That's
he
a grammar
reached it?
fuck up.
It could be. It should be. How could he have reached it?
Or,
Yes,
or
it
they
should
could have done could have. How could have he reached it? But that, I don't know, that's still wrong yet.
That's still wrong. They put a lot of effort into this lady's design, and I can't help but notice that she still has like fucked up hair and shit, and I'm assuming that you fought her a while ago.
She was like the first major villain we encountered in like the first third of the game.
She was in the Belsado crash in the Telebos. How do I reach the dungeon? One needs to have the Great Seal of the Braze. It's the emblem of my family. It was won for ages, and now it has been broken. It's the last straw for me. Without the Great Seal, the way to the dungeon shall remain closed. As it is now, I cannot comprehend how Constantinos could have climbed the tower without the seal. It's impossible.
He turned into a robot.
Oh, unless he has some giant secret weapon like some ballistics.
Oh,
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 plan B.
good line of dialogue.
I for once have no such thing. You must reconstruct the Great Seal. It is the only way to access the dungeon, as is the prerogative of the Great Lords of Bracelet.
also she said, now I'm pretty sure that's wrong. She said prerogative, not prerogative.
Here was a pizza I did manage to secure as it was cruelly destroyed. It is,
No, prerogative is right.
I must entrust it to you, Desert.
Prerogative with an R right after the P is right?
Yeah, it's right.
Oh, okay.
It's archaic,
Okay.
but it is right.
Okay.
She speaks in an old
Yeah.
dialect. I have no idea where the other fragments are. I don't know why she does that, but she does. But I suppose they must be lying around somewhere in this mess. I cannot stand to behold and screw it.
Nobody else you've run into seems to speak like this, so it is a bit weird that she does, but oh.
Yeah.
Well, she's supposed to be, she's like, oh, I think that is, she's like, oh, I'm of noble birth, so she talks like that because she thinks that's what nobles are like. I think that's what they're going for.
Maybe.
According to that awful flying lady, that is more or less what you expect. What you've been doing of late, isn't it?
I mean, she is an awful flying lady. She's right. I agree with Lady Lottie. Yeah.
So, yeah, we just have to get the different pieces. They're just in all these side rooms.
I was gonna say that's one of my favorite things that like RPGs do, is like when they do that thing where at the end of the game and you're fighting the final boss, you know, you get to see what all of your friends that you met along the way have been doing, and like how they're like also helping you fight or whatever.
Yeah.
I really hope this game doesn't do that.
You're too late,
I don't want to see
terrorist.
these people.
The project is completed. The Benghazi is a reality. The Benghazi is a reality. The king has a secret weapon, and he will have his revenge on all of you.
Also, they did just make Mewtwo, I see.
No, no. I said this before. You will never guess what the final boss is. Because
It's an Among Us.
It's this thing in front of us, but it's big form.
no.
It's an Among Us. You're gonna kick down the door to the central donjon, and
Right.
then
I think that would be more fitting.
You're gonna see the guy, and you're gonna go like, "Oh shit, what's that behind you?" And then it's gonna walk out of the shadows, and it's gonna go up. And
No.
they're gonna sus, sus, while the
Oh
villain
my God.
vents and come back another day.
If the final villain was an Among Us, I would that would make up for the last like 10 streams. I would love that.
Bro, Constantino's vented. Bro, sus. If I ever make a game, I'm gonna make the final boss.
I don't know why he needed to pretend to be a school teacher for so many years to make his evil plan come to fruition.
He wasn't even a school teacher. He was just a well. So I
Wasn't he like a dean at a university?
yeah, he's a dean at the university, but he lived in our town. And he was just like a university. He was just essentially like a professor studying the local Temtems and stuff like that. But, like the idea is supposed to be, he's like, oh, I went and hid in a small town. They'd never expect someone from a small town like Denise would be the true evil mastermind. But I still noticed it's like, okay, he had this whole thing. It's like, I'm gonna be indoctrinating the children into our cult. But for some reason, he only indoctrinated one of the 2 fucking kids he trained. I don't understand why he didn't try to there's literally no reason for it. He literally
Also,
just did it.
why would anyone suspect him of being the leader of this secret organization that multiple people have no idea exists, even now,
I had to fight this person.
after they like attempted to conquer an entire like continent?
Wait, hold on. I surrendered. Don't pick on me. This whole thing was ill-advised. I should have listened to reason and stayed in Sipanku back before I tainted myself by becoming party to this awful project.
Can you help me?
I can. In exchange for a head start, yeah? Just look the other way and let me leave, please. I want nothing more to do with Clan Belsoto. I just want to go home to my family. In exchange, have this. I stole it from Lady Lottie's room before she left. It looks antique. It's probably worth a few pan-suns. Oh my god, I genuinely couldn't remember if we actually fought them or not.
Yeah, I don't know why these people beg for forgiveness if they can just do that.
Like, right,
Yeah.
you are holding yourself up by talking to me. You could just be leaving.
You can just believe in yourself.
Constantinos Rex, his legacy will live forever!
Wow, she sure is deluded.
Is that his real name, or did he change it?
That's his real name.
Okay, so his name is literally Constantinos King.
Yep.
And he thought nobody would realize, hey, maybe this guy is the guy who, well, you know, maybe the people in this world, they don't know that they live in a World of Warcraft style civilization where people
Admiral
are just
drives a
named
boat?
what their job is. Yeah, exactly.
Oh god, speaking of this WoW shit where I see fucking stupid people complain about the stupidest thing. Again, it's like people... I can't believe I'm fucking defending goddamn Blizzard for something. It's like people are like... People are going about like, oh my god, in Dragonflight, some of these characters have such stupid names. It's like, bro, that's literally been WoW since day one. Like, you can't be like, oh my god, ever since
but that doesn't mean
Dragonflight...
it's okay, Cat.
Well, no, I'm saying it's like, you
fine for them
can't
to do
be
it
like,
because they've done it
Dragonflight
before.
ruined this game by having a character with a stupid name.
No, that's definitely not the case. Remember the lady in Legion, I think, who is Khadgar's bodyguard? She's like the warden lady, and her name is like Fellheart. And then at the end of the at the start of the expansion, she turned out to be evil.
Yeah,
the lady named Fellheart had a fell heart.
Like, I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's good. WoW's names are terrible. It's just I see complaining about saying like Dragonflight's ruined it because of stuff like this, and it's like that's literally been in the game since day one, my dude.
Dragonheart didn't ruin it. It was already ruined. Like, it was literally already like that. I'm assuming a lot of people who complain about shit like that, they just don't play it.
Yeah,
They
they're just
probably never
literally
played
looking
it.
for things to complain about.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this quest took me out of my immersion. They never did that before. It's like, never did that before? Motherfucker, this game has a quest where you become a fucking NPC
A quest giver, yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Do you remember the guy he's in like one of the first zones. He's in the area north of Orgrimmar. There's a night elf guy who's just like a random guy who's just wandering around. He's just like a named NPC and you can fight him. And when you fight him, he fights like a completely normal NPC, just a regular night elf guy with a sword, until he gets down to 50% health, at which point he yells to the entire zone, Hadoken, and then he does a fucking Kamehameha on you.
I've never seen that. That's actually
that's
new to me.
real.
But I believe 100%. And there's a fucking area where you can go and you can literally play Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah, it fucks me up as well, because he doesn't use a fucking Hadoken. He does a Kamehameha. A Hadoken is like a fireball. He does like a beam attack.
Well, it could be the Metsu Hadoken.
No, I
That's
don't think
also
so.
That's also a ball in every game aside from MVC.
Yeah, I was gonna say in MVC, it's a fucking command.
And that's
Apologist.
not the Metsu either. That's the Shinku.
Oh shit, you're right. That I did fuck up. Damn it.
Apologist. Apologist. World of Warcraft.
Metsu
apologist.
is
It's fine for them to fuck up the Hadoken. T-Cash.
No.
How does he know Japanese anyway to say that?
I know, right?
This guy's shouting about soup. We missed the funny soup man.
There is no Japan in World of Warcraft. There's only China.
Yeah, there's no Supanku.
Oh, don't worry. As far as Blizzard are concerned, those are the same place.
Oh, actually, there are Blade Masters. I guess they're the Japanese reps. But they were
Yeah,
removed from
let's draw a veil over Blade Masters for now. Shall we?
Yeah.
You don't want to taste the
Another
blade.
Hazrat.
I don't want to taste of my brain. No,
This
Jesus
kitchen is
Christ,
called
man.
Hazrat. Yeah, there was a lot of racism with pretty much every single WoW race in the early days.
Yeah.
And now.
I think Blade Masters are cool.
They were cool,
Blade
but
Masters
they
are
were
cool,
definitely
but, like,
racist.
The Blade Masters are cool, but the fact that they had a white guy go "taste of my brain" for their voice
Yeah.
line was a little bit.
And also the rep for that character is called Samuro.
Oh,
there's-
yeah, he is. I forgot about that.
Well, no, there's also Ronin. Don't forget.
Ronin is a human.
Is he?
Isn't he a dragon?
Yeah. He's like a human guy.
I'm looking this up now.
Ronan? Yeah, he's a human. I think he's a dragon.
Maybe you're right.
Oh my god, holy shit. I retroactively made Ronan less shit.
Ronan's
His
a
name is
human
literally Ronin.
Yeah,
like,
I
with an
told
H.
you.
Uh,
I said Ronin.
he's leader of the Kirin Tor now, and apparently he is just a human.
You know, WoW's always been like Warcraft's always been dog shit with names.
I literally thought his name was like Ronan, as in R-O-N-A-N.
No.
Because that is a name. Like, and it's like clearly, haha, look, Ronin, get it? Like Ronin, haha, but no, it's just straight up Ronin with an H.
Yes.
See, I knew that. I've encountered that NPC back when I used to play, and yet I changed it in my brain so it was less awful.
What about Admiral Drives a Boat?
What about her? That's a real character, by the way.
That's a good
Like,
character.
everyone probably thinks I'm making that up, but that is essentially a real character. She's not literally called Admiral Drives the Boat, but she is called something as stupid as that. It's like Dread Admiral, something or other. It's like, fuck. Yeah, there's a Dread Admiral in, I think, Legion, who you talk to like go to Legion or something, and she's fucking stupidly named. Like, she is just straight up called, pretty much, Admiral Drives a Boat. And I saw that and I stood up in the theater and I said, no!
No, we have so many more fucking chefs to beat up.
He rages against the storm, the Litten Storm Raid.
Yeah, he's like that farmer from Balan.
Yeah.
Orders are clear. Barricade yourselves in the kitchen and resist. The king lives.
Kelthus Sunstrider. He uses fire spells and he's interested in the sun well.
And he strides everywhere.
He does stride everywhere.
And he gets cancelled for sexual assault allegations. Has his voice actor changed?
Oh no.
His voice actor did get cleared of those allegations.
He did, yeah.
But they didn't ever let him come back to voice Kelthus again.
Nope.
And he does sound worse, I will say.
I genuinely don't think I've heard. I know he shows up in a raid, but I don't think I ever did it.
When I played, I was so huge into Warcraft 3 as a kid. Kael'thas was one of my favorites. I loved Kael'thas so much. I thought he was so fucking sick.
Well, lots of Warcraft 3 characters are genuinely pretty good. Like the story in Warcraft 3 for like an RTS game, especially from that era, is like it's fine. It's entirely.
I'd say it's better than fun. I'd say it's genuinely really good, and some of the moments are fantastic.
There is a little bit of orcs being the quote-unquote noble savage, but like aside from that, it's good. But yeah, then they completely fuck literally everything to do with it up in World of Warcraft.
Glad you could make it, boy. Like
Glad you could make it.
Yeah, that whole interaction is fucking fantastic. There's a reason it's so memorable.
Remember the bit where Arthas is going to get like the urn, get he needs it to bring Kel'Thuzad back to life as a lich, and then
oh, I know that crunch. That was one of the storylines that did.
Uther is defending it, and then at the end of the level, you get this great line from Uther where he says, "The urn contains your father's ashes, Arthas. What, did you want to piss in them one more time before you left?" And then Arthas is just like, "Oh, I didn't know what was in it. That's funny," because like he doesn't care, because like that was like the characterization for Arthas, was like he doesn't feel things anymore, so he has no emotions at all. He just goes like, "Oh, that's kind of funny. I didn't know that."
It's just Frostmourne in control.
Yeah, he's just like, "Oh, I don't feel sad."
Even back then, people were very confused by Muradin being alive.
He wasn't alive. He died in Warcraft 3. He's fucking dead.
But then they retconned him being lumped unconscious.
Yeah,
it only took a little bit of assault. It only took a little bit.
It like literally ruins the point of that scene. The point of the scene is like Arthas needs this sword.
Hold on. Leave me be. It's just a job. Get her.
Get her ass.
Get her.
Yeah, that completely ruins the point of the scene when I did that in Warcraft 3 by reviving Muradin. Because the point is that, like, Arthas is chasing after power to kill this monster, which is now no longer hurting anybody. It's like, run away. He just wants revenge. And he finds this, like, cursed sword, and his friend is like, "Oh, I don't think we should fuck with this. This sword is, like, super evil and cursed. I don't think we should use it. Look, it says it eats fucking souls. I think we should just go home. We should just give up on all of this." You're like, all those guys in your army, they're waiting for you to come back and like lead them home. They want to go home. And then Arthas goes, "Yeah, but fuck that. I want revenge against this guy." And then he kills his friend by picking up the sword. Like the first kill that Frostmourne gets is Muradin, but the first soul it eats is Arthas's, because it eats his soul, and that's why he doesn't care that his friend is now dead. He doesn't even like look at his body or like react in any way. He just leaves because he doesn't care anymore. By making Muradin survive, it's like, okay, well now, what? So like he just didn't sacrifice anything then? He just like lost his soul just because? Yeah. And then there's the shit in the final part of the Arthas fight in Wrath of the Lich King, where they literally contradict themselves in the same fight. Because they say, Frostmourne eats your soul, right? So Arthas' soul has been eaten by Frostmourne, and Arthas says, I'm dying and I don't see anything. There's no afterlife, it's just black. There's nothing. My soul has been eaten, so there's no afterlife for me. And then his dad's soul is in the sword, and he goes, "Oh, Arthas, hello, I am your dad." And it's like, but wait, didn't Frostmourne eat his dad's soul as well then?
Long live King Constantinos! Peace and stability with the new kingdom!
Yeah, he's doing a great job of that.
No king rules forever.
But it's like, it literally contradicts itself in the same fucking scene. Arthas' soul has been eaten, so he doesn't go to the afterlife because he has no soul anymore. There is no soul to go to the afterlife. Frostmourne has eaten it and destroyed it. But also, here's his dad's soul, which is inside Frostmourne, where it ate it and devoured it. But it's fine. His soul's fine. It's like, it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm sure you can, like, pull an answer out of your fucking ass, is the thing. But, like, it still isn't correct. Like, you can retcon and, like, write in, like, oh no, actually, it doesn't work like that. But, like, no, it's just you covering for, like, the mistake you made, essentially.
I hate this fucking thing we're fighting. It makes the slow monsters go first.
That
Bullshit.
fight always rubbed me the wrong way, because that's a fight where you get Arthas down to 1% and then somebody else runs in.
Yeah, somebody else jumps in and goes, no, I am the king.
Yeah. Yeah, WoW
Hero,
had
you're too weak to kill this canon character.
Yeah, WoW had the opposite problem with Final Fantasy XIV, where your character can't do any of the cool moments.
Yeah.
It always has to be someone coming in and goes, actually, I'm the hero!
It's because you don't matter in World of Warcraft. Like, you're not important.
They've changed
just
that.
a guy.
They've changed that much more with the last.
I know.
Like, I'd say,
I know
like,
they
5
have
expansions.
like. I know they have tried to like undo that and like say, yeah, you know, you're the important, like all the shit with like Muradin in. Was it Legion or Battle for Azeroth, where you get like the where you get the artifact. I think it was Legion. You get the artifact from Muradin, like under the
Yeah, Crutch, I was talking about
the
that earlier.
sword that's been jabbed into Silithus or Syphilis, whatever it was called. And he's like, yeah, you know, you're really important, and like, you know, Azeroth has chosen you, so you need to hold on to that because that's like a bit of Azeroth, stuff like that. So they have like tried to make you more important.
As of BFA, everyone's got bits of Azeroth, and they're putting them in their guns and shooting them at each other.
Well, as far as the game is concerned, and like at this point in the story, player characters are just like apparently like best friends with every major character. Every major character is like, "Oh, it's you, Evoker. How are you doing? I haven't seen you since we fought in the Shadowlands. How are you?"
The weird thing about that is they put your class name in those dialogues, but the character does say a thing. They will say like hero or adventurer or mainlander.
Well,
or
no,
something.
a lot of times it depends on the character. I find that they do usually say your character's name, but some characters will just be like, "Evoker, get over here." Yeah, the player character of After Shadowlands is essentially a god.
That's what I'm saying. They put something there in the dialogue, but the character won't leave a blank. They will say something.
Oh yeah.
Like, they'll call you adventurer, but it'll say Kashi in the subtitles. Like, they don't need to do that if they already said something. When people call you adventurer in Final Fantasy, it's in the subs as adventurer.
Yeah, they just call you Bokensha. That's one of my favorite fucking lines, actually, when fucking Gaius in the first big like ending to the game when you're fighting him at level 50. He's driving around in like Ultima weapon, and he just says like, "Yeah, the question of who is mightier remains. Oh, Kensha!" That's a fucking great line. Because he's just pissed at you because you've just made him nuke his own troops.
And right here,
Cool.
fragment of the Great Seal.
That wasn't very
I don't
easy
care
to
about
see.
your filthy attempts at writing comedy, you stupid idiot.
No, don't worry. We were able to find it because there was a marker on our minimap.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't need to be visible.
Yeah, I was
in the
gonna say
world.
like that's really hard to find. You just have to run over it.
So the one thing I did actually kind of like in Shadowlands is I was part of the Ventir Covenant, which is the it's the covenant that's all about, you know, like helping souls atone for their sins. And every covenant gets like one major character from like a previous storyline to encounter. And the Ventir's one is they encounter Kael'thas. And basically when he first arrives, he's just still like power hungry, and he's just like, "I'm gonna fuck up everything here, god damn it, I'm gonna wreck all your shit." And then they're actually like, "No, we kind of control reality," and then they just kind of put him in his place. They're just like, "You know, you're nothing to us." And so then that whole storyline with him is basically him just learning about how everything because his whole thing is like, I wanted to help my people.
Yeah, he was trying to be a good king. Like,
and
he was
yeah,
trying to help.
And then basically his entire storyline is him learning about how everything he did actually fucked over his people, and him realizing how much he fucked up and being like, oh god, I actually was a horrible king. Holy shit.
I don't agree with that. I think that's wrong.
Well,
Kel'Thas was like, I get it. I know
they do mention they even do mention like you did do a lot of good for your people, but like a lot of these things you did in your late days ended up fucking them over.
Oh yeah, like World of Warcraft later era. Kel'Thas, he's just fucking evil at that point. Yeah,
I think he actually gets some genuinely nice story bits in Shadowlands, and that was like the only bits where I wasn't actively like laughing at how stupid it was. You're not. Wait a minute. I talked about this before, but there's a scene in Shadowlands. So like, Shadowlands is all about you hanging out with these covenants, which are like, they are the beings which guide souls to whichever afterlife they should be going to. They are arbiters of life and death. And even then there's like higher tiers of like angels or whatever between them. And there's this one which is like one of the most powerful beings of them all. This creates the beings that create the beings that determine the life and death of souls among all realities. And one of its minions comes up to them and it's like, Primarch, there's someone to see you. And it goes, another lost soul looking for their place in this reality. And it just goes, no, a king. As if she would give a single shit. Like why the fuck would she give a single shit about a king from a mortal realm?
Yeah, I think I've mentioned this before, but in the Terry Pratchett Discord novel Mort, which is about death getting an apprentice, you find out that the only thing that happens to you when you're a king is that death uses a sword to cut your soul free of your body instead of a scythe, because, well, you were a king. And that's it. That's all you get. You just get, like, a different weapon is used. Because it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, there's been lots of kings. Some of them only lasted a week, you know?
I did see that in Shadowlands there's a bit where Anduin gets Frostmourned and evil.
Yes, he essentially is Arthas 2.0.
But he gets to survive after that?
Yep. No, see, Preddy, you don't understand. It's very complex and very well written. You see, Frostmourne is slowly saps away at your soul over all this time, and Andrew was only, corrupted by Frostmourne for, like, a month? It's fine. Arthas was corrupted, though, for, like, 20 years, so his soul is basically nothing. He's irredeemable. Fuck him.
But he didn't. That's not how it works. We've physically seen that that's not how it works after Arthas' best friend is killed by Frostmourne, and then he just picks it up and goes, okay, I'm leaving, and doesn't even look at his corpse. So it is instantaneous, it just eats your soul.
Yeah, I thought it was weird when they did Borrowed Power and you get fucking Frostmourne from that if you're a Death Knight.
That is pretty fucked up. Then again, Death Knights are like, well, you don't really have a soul to give
I
it.
think at that point in the story, it was like Frostmourne no longer has even a fraction of the power it has before. The power's like been sealed into the helmet that Bolvar is constantly fighting to control, I think was what was happening. And so Frostmourne, while it still has a lot of magical power, it doesn't have the soul.
I thought the helmet's thing was that the helmet controlled the Scourge.
It does.
I think it's both now. I think it's both. It definitely does control the Scourge, which that's something I've always hated with Warcraft storyline.
Yeah, it's dumb. That like
the whole like they need a Lich King, otherwise the Scourge will just take over the planet. Makes no fucking sense. An army that's unorganized will somehow be stronger than an organized
literally
army.
seen is not true. Like, they straight up say, okay, there must always be a Lich King, because otherwise the Scourge will just like go south and just kill everybody, right? Which is like, well, first of all,
wait,
so
God, we just skipped over it. Oh, that thing right there, that was the dialogue line that fucking pisses me off. When you pick up that article, there was a dialogue line that's like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to dress up in these pieces of armor? Well, they're in the battle pass. Oh, man. Also, yeah, this entire room is just a trap room. Half of these suits of armor sparkles have items that are actually pretty good. The other half are just battles, because apparently half of these people are just dudes hiding in the suits of armor to get us, even though they didn't know we would be coming.
I mean, you are running around murdering all of their companions in cold blood. I'd hide in the suit of armor.
They're not hiding, though. They're waiting in ambush.
No, I'm hiding. I'm one of the ones that just gives you an item. I'm one of the smart ones.
Alright, we need one more.
Yeah, the big thing that always fucking annoyed me about the whole "there must always be a Lich King" thing is that it literally isn't fucking true. Because in Warcraft 3, you see what happens when there isn't a Lich King, or when the Lich King is getting scared or threatened, and it's that Scourge die. When Arthas is, like, in Frozen Throne, Arthas starts losing control of his fucking undead. And they start just randomly, like, fucking murdering each other. They start just dying.
Yeah, because they're no
Sylvanas
longer
gains
controlled.
the
They're an
free will
uncontrolled
again.
army.
Yeah, the Forsaken as a faction literally exist because the Lich King went, whoops, oh fuck it, and just dropped them, essentially. Because the Lich King at the time was going, there's a fucking guy coming and I can't get up because I'm stuck in a frozen throne and he's gonna stab the shit out of me. Come here now. No, I don't give a fuck what you're doing over there. Come here now. Like, that is him, like, panicking and going, somebody's gonna fucking murder me. Come protect me from this guy. So,
also,
like, no.
And even if all that weren't true, though, the idea that, like, oh no, if the Lich King, if we lose the Lich King, then they'll be uncontrolled and they'll just go ravage the entire planet. It's like, well, first off, no, because they won't be in control. Or none of their attacks will be, you know, planned or anything. They're just going to be an unruly, unorganized mob. Also, they're just a bunch of undead people. I'm sorry, like, I know that some of them are undead warriors and some of them have pretty good powers. We have, like, fucking siege technology and airships which can mass bomb areas. What the fuck threat do they pose? We could literally take out thousands of them by just loading up some zeppelins with bombs, flying it over them, and dropping it on them.
I don't know, they got
that's the thing.
abominations.
I mean, that's the thing, it's like, yeah, like, so they're saying, oh yeah, we need the Lich King to control them, so that otherwise they'll just, like, they'll all go, fuck it, and they'll all just rush south, and they'll all just attack and kill everybody in their way. It's like, wait, so Arthas, the evil guy with no soul, who's trying to destroy the entire world and conquer it for his dark masters and like enslave everything into the horrible fate of undeath, he's not trying to do that? So is he just fucking around? Like, is he just doing it for fun? What is he doing?
Which then leads more credence to the fact that Arthas isn't a completely lost cause. He's not a corrupt soul.
Yeah.
But no, fuck him. He's gone. He's dead. He's
Like,
removed.
you could say, oh no, there's a little bit of Arthas left. He's fighting back. And
Well,
saying,
that
no,
is
but
what
I
they
don't
say. That
really
is what
want
they
to."
say.
Exactly, right? But then they don't. They just go like, oh no, he's just evil. He's just evil, so fuck his soul forever.
That, I think that was generally the worst story bit in all of Shadowlands. I could not fucking believe it. Being like, oh, he's irredeemable, get rid of him, delete his existence.
You have to remove anybody that can challenge Sylvana.
Yeah. You know, that probably is what it is. Sylvanas doesn't like Arthas, so they probably killed him specifically because there's that guy who is obsessed with Sylvanas and self-inserts himself as her romantic interest, all that shit.
Oh god, that that stuff is genuinely embarrassing. But yeah,
It's
Shadowlands
cringe.
with Arthas stuff starts with when you first encounter Arthas' soul. First of all, you never see Arthas, you just see his little fragment of soul, which is just a little wisp. It doesn't even get a line. But it's just essentially Uther is the person you encounter if you go to the really creepy people whose entire purpose is they rewrite your existence and make you forget all your friends and family and loved ones. And rewrite your existence. That, I still think, is fucking insanity. The Bastions...
Ego death is really fucking bad. So
yeah, and like...
as an afterlife, it's pretty fucked.
Having that as an afterlife, and
these
also...
are the good guys.
Yeah, and they're also, they're like, oh, you were an amazing hero and you helped so many people in your life, so your reward in life is to become a member of the Bastion. So we're gonna erase your existence, and your reward for being so great and helpful to people is eternal servitude in the afterlife. Cool. That's awesome. But yeah, then Uther shows up, and I will say the storyline for that faction is at least half the faction being like, this is actually kind of fucked up that we're erasing people's existences. And at the end, essentially that just becomes a choice, essentially, for people if, like, they want to erase who you were previously. Or if you want to, you know, keep all your memories and stuff. But Uther is part of that, and Uther is essentially, he falls because he sees Arthas' soul and gets so overtaken by rage, he's immediately, like, flies off, grabs Arthas' soul and goes, I'm getting rid of this fucker for good!
Which is, to be fair, I would say, the correct action for Uther to take. Uther has very much reason to be pissed off at Arthas.
Oh yeah, and then yeah, him it's eventually learning like, oh shit, I kind of got a little overtaken by anger there, and then it's him being like, oh, because he sees himself, he's like, man, he blames himself for Arthas falling.
Yeah, I mean,
is the
exactly,
storyline.
yeah. Like, Arthas was his like, protege and his friend, and then he fucked up, essentially.
And then, yeah, I thought maybe it ended with him being like, no, we shouldn't, like, maybe Arthas, you know, there's somebody that's like, no, fuck him, he's gone. Alright, we've gotten all the seals. This is genuinely taking way longer than I thought it would.
Falls from what? Can you really fall from the light now that we know that they're aliens?
Yeah, now that we know it's alien space farts. Well, I just don't mention that anymore, so don't worry about it.
It's becoming
Also, Crunch, yeah, like,
anti-alien paladin.
I do understand what you're saying, and like that there is justification for it. But the problem I have isn't that like, oh, there's no justification for it. It's that like, it's written wrong. Like, it's written badly. You don't have to write it like that because you could have just written it better in the first place.
It fits.
You don't have to come up with all of these like stupid justifications for it. Like, oh, there just wasn't enough of him left to save. When you can just go, okay, well, just save him. Or, you know, like, or don't, you know, just do anything, you know, it just, ugh.
I hate these devs.
Yeah. Don't we all?
The fragment fits!
I'm surprised by it.
This is going back a bit, but, you saying, like, you're on, like, first-name basis with everybody in World of Warcraft. And I genuinely do hate bringing up Final Fantasy XIV.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
There, behold the great works of the glorious family. That was easy.
We're literally going into the final boss.
Yeah, go for it.
Freddy, get Constantinos before he escapes again.
Escapist.
It's right over here. Let's go! Lead the way, Friday. This is your story.
Let's go.
Look at this nice lead up.
This is my story.
Whee!
Wow, Cash is Auron from, oh, you're not actually climbing that, you just do it in a cutscene, I guess. Okay.
Also, there's no way to get out to that side area around the tower, despite it being massive.
You just jump over a hedge.
What the down below is that?
Oh, here it comes!
It's Anima
That's
from
right.
Final Fantasy X.
The final boss, the big bad, is, it's
Oh,
Onyx.
it's Onyx.
I told you you'd never be able to guess what the final villain's Temtem is. Because why the fuck is it Onyx? Behold! Oh, that's why it's you.
This is pretty tasty what we could be right now with those dojo master hypocrites had been holding us back since the digital revolution.
Also, the epic music cut off his dialogue.
Did it?
I mean,
Yeah.
he seems to be correct. He's clearly made like a gigantic monster, so like, he's clearly up to something.
And just like magazines are, you are a creature of my own making, Freddy. Only less grateful and more aggravating.
What do you mean? You didn't even try to indulge
Yeah,
me.
that's true.
Well, there you go, Freddy.
You'd be nothing if I hadn't told you, had I not rescued you from that miserable little village. You would be just another dirt farmer like the rest of those pathetic Centauri.
I don't think he knows about the great bloodline.
Yeah, I
we've
don't think he
inherited.
knows about your mum being like God.
What did you teach me? You told me throw ticket at creature.
Didn't he give us our toucan?
He probably gave us a starter or something like.
Oh, I think he gave us the toucan as well. It was like a toucan and a starter.
Oh yeah, I've used that constantly. Thanks, context.
Do you don't understand, Freddy? The toucan is this game's evil.
That's your best friend.
Time to correct that mistake.
So I thought it was it's kind of neat how it does that cutscene and then goes right into the battle without it seeing like that's something. And I will say the Mega. So by the way, you don't fight the Mega Zazart.
Yeah, that would be difficult.
It just does this a lot, and then you notice there's cracks appearing. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a timed fight.
I believe so. Oh fuck! It's one of these things. I hate these things.
Oh shit. I used up poison, bro. I was gonna go.
I also used a poison move. I remember beating him solely because he literally kept spending every turn just swapping his Temtem out. I'm gonna swap my Temtem out. Let's see what he thinks about this.
I'm gonna use Tsunami.
That seems like a questionable move, as they're both resistant to it.
I miss Gul'dan.
I also miss Gul'dan. I think Gul'dan's genuinely like a really good villain. He's very funny.
I think
He's
he
like
was
the
big
Emperor
bad of Battle for
Palpatine.
Azeroth, I think.
He was definitely the big bad of Legion, and I'm assuming he was probably in Battle.
Maybe,
for
or maybe
Azeroth.
I'm thinking of Legion as well.
Yeah, Legion, he blows up Varian into a billion
Yeah,
pieces.
that's the thing. Like, Gul'dan is essentially the World of Warcraft version of Emperor Palpatine. He's just fucking loving it. He's
Yeah.
just fucking loving exploding people.
Varian says, for the Alliance.
Yeah, Varian does something incredibly fucking stupid because Varian is a terrible king and is a moron. And then Gul'dan explodes him, which is very funny and very fitting, and I'm glad that he's dead.
He is the warrior rep.
He is literally just a meathead and a moron, and he's a terrible fucking king.
But he's honorable.
No, he isn't. He's literally not. But yeah, what I was gonna say was, you mentioned that like everybody in, you're in like first name terms with everybody in World of Warcraft now,
Yeah.
and that's also true in Final Fantasy XIV. But in Final Fantasy XIV, it actually comes up, like, like you knowing all of these people who have like world, like extreme political power or whatever.
Do you
like,
see what I mean by
actually
this guy
gets
just
referenced.
swaps his Temtems just non-stop?
Yeah.
He doesn't
He did
actually
that.
fucking fight.
He did that because I used the poison move on this iPad.
Oh cool, I'm gonna kill that thing. Or maybe not.
That Temtem, that Broccolem he just pulled out, that looks like a Monster Hunter monster. It looks specifically like Tetsukabra.
Disagree.
If it was more humanoid, yeah.
Oh my god,
It's got-
parts of the stage are falling
it's-
away.
It's the face. It's the face I'm talking about specifically. It has like the overbite of the frog face.
Alright, now he's gonna swap these two out. We haven't done anything. We haven't swapped our Temtem out. He just keeps doing this.
It's to make the illusion of him being a cool trainer.
Is it supposed to be him buying time? I don't understand.
Yeah, I think this is literally him stalling so that his thing can continue to roar and like change the stage and make you go, "Oh, something's happening."
I don't know what the time limit is. All I'll say is I beat this on my first try without having to revive anyone.
I mean, if it knocks the tower down, won't he die too?
Probably. I'm assuming it doesn't do that because that would be difficult to code.
I'm assuming his idea is he would then just hop onto his Temtem.
Yeah, because you can't do that.
He paid money so he can ride his Mega Cesaric.
I was gonna say, like, wouldn't this be so much like cooler if he was like on the back of his big Seadramon over there, and he was like flying away through the sky, and he's like going somewhere. And he's like, "Aha! I will reform my organization somewhere else under a new name or something like that." And then you're fighting him on the back of his giant like dragon while it flies through the sky. Wouldn't that be a cool boss fight instead of this?
I thought it was gonna be something like he only has the one Temtem, but it's the really big one with massively like boosted stats.
Yeah,
or
or something
shit.
like that. But like, obviously they couldn't figure out a way to like do a fight against like a giant Temtem like that. So why not just have it be what you're fighting on? Have it be like, flying through the air, and you're
that'd
on
be
its
good.
back, and that's why he's not using it, because he's using it to fly. This is just shit I'm pulling out of my ass in 5 seconds of thinking, and like, it's better than what they've done.
He's doing this and I'm not even attacking. I thought he was doing it in reaction to the attacks I was choosing to do.
No, he just does it.
He just
It
does
is literally just him like playing.
That's not good game design at all.
No, it's not exactly a thrilling final boss, is it?
I didn't even come in here with healing items or anything.
I had a feeling.
I ran out on the way here.
Oh god, the stage is falling apart. I'm gonna shoot at this thing, and he's gonna swap it out, and then I'm gonna kill whatever he swaps it to. But yeah, it's like,
What is-
of all the
Nice.
Temtem in the game, and it's like, his iconic one is this Onyx thing, which we've never seen him use before.
Also, yeah, and his team is supposed to be like digital Temtem.
He has one digital Tem.
His whole organization is supposed to be digital Temtem.
This sucks. This is real fucking bad. Holy shit! One of his monsters did a move.
I know, right?
That's
That's a bit advanced for this game.
It's pretty telling that like the shocking thing that the final boss does is he actually used an attack on you. Oh,
Maybe
I
it's
think he's
because I
doing
left
it
it-
because he's running out of Temtems to switch to.
Oh, well, that I was like, maybe he's doing it because I left a Temtem out that it was specifically weak against the one
Yeah,
he left
that too,
out,
maybe.
maybe? I should have brought
Or you
Serpentis.
will
Serpentis
blow
is
like
good,
a
but
cell.
he's not big damage. I need you to kill that thing.
I don't know if I can.
I said kill it!
Do you want anyone revived?
I'd rather you kill.
Okay.
This is very bad. I'm just gonna throw this
I
out
said,
there.
if, I
This
said,
is a
if we lose
really
this, I'm just
shit
gonna
final
trade
boss.
Pratty my other 3 Temtem. We'll kill him much faster.
This is a really shit final boss. Like, holy fuck.
He's running out of Tems.
He's attacking me.
Oh, hell yeah. There's some fucking Silent Hill music to go with this boss fight. Oh my god! I think this is what it looked like when I won, so I don't know how much more it gets fucked up.
Who knows?
I'm assuming that the 2 remaining bits which look like they're falling off will fall off, and then nothing will happen. Because I'm assuming they did not code in a "you fall and fucking die" end state to this fight.
Oh, whoa! I've never seen that move before. That was actually kind of cool.
I am dying.
Is that what Melocoton says? In the Carlos voice.
Yeah.
It was raised by him.
Yeah.
And he's always saying that.
Okay, Freddy, now if you could revive my my Temtem, that would help.
Okay.
It should be strong enough against whatever they have. Actually, no, if you have Ecadevil, just use a water move on these fuckers.
Okay.
Oh wait, he has evasion. I'd save it. Maybe just heal yourself.
I don't have any heals.
I can heal you.
I'll revive your siege remote.
What can I do here? I'm gonna get rid of. Well, no. If they attack you, you're dead. So I'm just gonna work on. We can. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Item usage always happens before anything else.
Well, you said you couldn't heal yourself.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna heal me.
I just want to get this battle over with. Oh god.
Yeah.
But Siege
Sorry,
should
they're-
be fine against whatever they have left. Although I
right.
can't believe that Zalbian's alive.
I can't believe I'm
Holy shit,
alive.
it is.
Oh look, I can kill both of these.
Oh, can you? I'm just gonna pass my turn. Then.
Well, one of them's gonna evade. And now he's gonna send that other one back out.
Alright. It's good if I die, so that means I can revive it.
Yes. Yes. Alright, well Volcran can't even attack this next turn.
My ultimate creature.
Just focus on this stupid other Acronox.
It's an Among Us!
This is genuinely, I think, one of the most annoying Tems in the game. It's just annoyingly tanky with really good matchups. Is this anime from? This is the final boss! How dare you not show him respect?
that's
Yeah,
cool.
they're on like the top of a tower, and his big anime prompt is just yelling and it's making the tower collapse. Because they couldn't figure out how to make it so that like you fight a big monster like that. And I was just like, why not just have the fight be on its back while it's like flying through the sky going somewhere? And then that's why, you know, you don't fight it, because you're on it. And then you're fighting this guy and his Pokemon on its back. But no.
Alright, I'm ending this. Or at least, almost ending it. I hate that Acronox, it's so tanky. It's genuinely the most obnoxious Temtem in the entire game, in my opinion. I can never kill these fucking things.
I probably won't kill it either. Tsunami's so. Yep.
That's okay, I still have Seedramon. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh my god, we died!
Yeah, we died.
Wow.
Holy shit, a turn away from winning. Alright, Pratty, get over here. I need to give you some Temtem that can actually do damage.
Terry, I agree. Cash does not. Cash loves them.
I genuinely love them. I think they look fantastic. They were like tailor-made to appeal to me. Alright, Pratty, let me trade with you.
Terry wants thicker dragons. And I'm like, yeah!
Me too.
I will
They
say
need
you
to
can
look-
give them more thigh girth. In the,
Terry.
for some reason, in the previews they show for them, they show them at like the skinniest possible. There are different body shapes for them. Although if
Terry,
you
they
give them
need
the
to look
thickest
like,
one, the head looks a little off. How do I trade with
They
you?
need to look like Don Bluth dragons. They need to look like
God.
full-on Don Bluth dragons. They need to be more transparent. It's probably why Cash likes them, because
Oh
he
my
does
God.
love him some kobolds.
They do look like kobolds.
No. Kobolds are what?
Let's see here. Alright, Pratty.
Well, you're not a fan of the thick.
And then, I don't know, just use Ika Devil for the third slot. Take these two. They're not perfect, but they can do some work. And you better fucking give them back to me, or I swear to God. Alright, let me actually... Maybe I should swap Serpentis out. I don't know who I'd bring in, though. You know, I could change their moves, though.
You are not ready for Aholi's potential. Keep training and try again later.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh boy, okay. Give him back to me.
Laughter, laughter, laughter.
I don't even know where that fucking robot went. I can't see it in my box.
Well, you better find him.
It's not my fault if the game deleted him from existence. You're not ready for Zalbion's potential.
Alright, I've asked to trade with you.
Hang on, I have to put my team members back in.
Doesn't just be like Don Bluth anything, to be honest.
I don't see it.
I think you took too long.
You don't have any.
We're doing this. We're ending this. Give him back. And maybe I can give you some ice. I can't trade growth enhancers. Fuck.
Nope.
My babies.
Just bring something better than Serpentis.
Oh yeah, I'll swap in Zalbi. I'm trying to think. What is that fucking Temtem? I need to see what it's weak against, because I can never goddamn remember, because it looks like things that it isn't. That's generally the one thing that stopped us from winning, is that one Temtem. Where the... There you are, you fucker. Oh, he's Earth and Toxic. Which means he's weak against... Oh, fuck. He's weak against Wind, which I don't have.
Wow, Krongo.
I see. He must be weak to something else, surely. Alright, he's weak to wind and fighting, the only other type I don't have. Okay, cool. So let's see here. He's probably gonna swap to it immediately. I'm gonna stick with this team. I think this team could work. And what I think you need to do, Pratty, is I think you need to just give up on any of your Tems that aren't Eco Devil and just let them die. And that way you can be my Temtems out on the field more often. Eco Devil's doing great work. Eco Devil's doing damage and doing great work. The other Temtem's kind of not doing much.
Well, what do you want me to do with them?
I don't
Bench
know,
them?
get rid of them.
Okay, I can bench them.
And then here, I can give you some more healing items. Let's see here.
Ethers would be good, because his problem is he has no SP.
I can give you some ethers, yeah, sure.
He can only do like 2 moves.
I'm giving you just a bunch of healing items of all kinds of varieties. I'm gonna give you a couple max revives, but only like use those as a last resort. Those are expensive.
Oh yeah, you're really gonna be spending money in this game off of it.
Well, if we lose, I don't want to have to be like, oh fuck. Do I have anything else I can give? I've got 1 bomb plus plus.
I've got so much to give.
Alright, I think we could do it. As long as, yeah, you just... Whenever Eco Devil's on cooldown, just... I guess, just keep healing me up, basically.
On cooldown, he'd be dead if he's
Yeah.
on cooldown. Come with that gelatin beat like a ring.
Can't skip this, huh?
No. It's their epic cutscene.
But it's so cool. How many man hours do you think went into animating his fucking cape flapping in the wind there?
More than there should be.
We're Team White.
What?
What?
White.
I just noticed we start this fight with a debuff. What is that debuff?
It makes us weaker at everything, basically. The
Oh.
Psypat does it whenever he comes out.
Yeah,
onto
his
the field.
Psypat has mom's lunch, apparently.
Okay, so if I cast poison on the side pet, he's instantly gonna switch him for
He's gonna
something.
instantly switch no matter what the fuck you do.
And
I
it's
would
gonna
just
be an
throw a
Necronox,
blast at an
so
enemy.
I'm gonna blast the Zalbian because it's gonna be an Necronox. No, it's not. It's gonna be right. I hate this gun. And this is gonna be an Necronox, isn't it? Yep.
Yep.
Raiden.
If we kill that thing, we're set.
Well, I put it in lockdown.
Genuinely, it's the most fucking obnoxious Tem there is. Goddamn.
So on a scale, how does this final boss
I will.
rate
Well,
on a
since you
scale
locked
of-
him, I can actually probably kill him because I have a wind move on this guy.
on a scale of 0 to Demi Fiend fight in Digital Level Saga? How does
God,
this fight
fuck that.
rate?
0.
Yeah,
Well, the Demi Fiend fight is more like a puzzle.
yeah, and the puzzle is sometimes you start the fight and then you die. You just
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, any puzzle where you can still do everything right and still lose is a great puzzle.
It is.
Anything to owns, okay.
Listen, I like a lot of SMT. I hate those optional bosses. They are literally just, well, did you get lucky? No? Well, you lose. It's like, cool.
See, that's why SMT owns, because it's full of fights like that where you just get completely fucked, and then the demons will call you a fuckboy for losing.
I knew he'd fucking do that, you piece of shit.
No, don't liquid punch me. Oh, actually do that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they're attacking you, they're not attacking me.
I've got all the resistance.
I'm just gonna leave my Tems out and just keep attacking, and I just need you to keep healing me, basically.
Healing? You might Leaky Devil's still alive. I got work to do. I gotta fight. Fight and win, Gordon.
Train and fight! Look, it's Tetsukabra.
No!
I think that face looks like Tetsukabra.
I agree with you.
Yeah, we're right. Cash is
No!
wrong, as always. The dragons don't look sexy.
I never said that, but I
don't
was
believe you.
certainly thinking it.
Yeah,
I just think they look like they've got a really bad skin condition.
Oh, the human forms? Yeah, the human forms look like shit. The human forms, I don't understand why they're like that. Because every other dragon can literally turn into any other race. In fact, one of the first fucking dragons you meet in the expansion turns into a fucking Volpera. And I'm like, shit, I would have loved to be able to, like, be a dragon and then turn into, like, a fucking undead or some shit. That'd have been great. But no, I have to be these really ugly humans.
that's way too complicated for them to handle. There's no way they could handle letting you pick what your other race would be.
It's insane to me that we have to, like... They just really look so weird and out of place.
They couldn't even have done that. They could not even have done that if they gave you, like, an ability to just turn into, like, a specific race. To just go, like, okay, you press this and you turn into a human. You press this and you turn into an elf. Like, they could not even have done that.
I'm gonna shoot goo.
Go for it.
And also I'm gonna attack him again.
Alright.
I mean, what can you say about Carlton?
He's slapping it.
I need that side pad dead. They're actually, both these Temtems are strong against all the Temtems I have, so getting rid of them would be really nice.
Wow, you're not very good, are you?
If you could use a full revive on my zombie, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. I can do that.
Ash, why are you playing this game instead of Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion?
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Like, literally, why are you playing this?
That game is good. What do you mean though?
I don't got money to be buying fresh new AAA releases.
The price of freedom is steep, cat.
Yeah.
You need to know what happened to Zach Fair.
I already know what happened. to Zach.
We know what happens to Zach.
He did too
He
many
says
squats.
me Gongaga.
Me? Gongaga? In
He
HD?
He did one too many squats and died.
Yes, Monster Rancher.
Blew out
We'll
his
get
rectum.
Monster Rancher again when I'm done with the move.
Monster Rancher is cringe. You should play Monster Hunter instead.
I'd be down to play
Shouldn't
Monster Hunter again.
shouldn't like raise things. You should only kill them. That's what video games are for.
I'm gonna shoot goo.
Fuck,
Nope, no, I'm
I
not.
knew he'd do this, goddamn. So fucking obnoxious. Oh, that's not gonna do much, I don't think.
It did a reasonable amount.
Oh, can I, this is apropos of fucking nothing, by the way. Can I just say, I heard a fucking insane thing the other day. Which is, have you ever heard, like, you know Metroidvanias, right? The, I was like, Harry, yeah, that's correct. Like, everyone knows Metroidvanias, right? Everyone knows the term Metroidvania. Have you ever heard Metroidvanias being referred to as a search action game instead.
Never.
Never in my life have I ever heard anyone use the term search action game instead of like
Maybe they meant
Metroidvania.
Strand type game.
I wish. Unironically, I wish there were more Strand type games.
I hate this. This boss is... They really went out of their way to make such an obnoxious boss fight. It's literally just him stalling time. That's it. There's like... It's not a fun fight. It's literally just... Like, these guys saw that massive tournament that was won by a dude... That massive Smash tournament that was won by that dude playing Jigglypuff and literally just running away for 5 minutes straight. And being like, damn, that was exciting. We should make an entire boss fight out about that. I mean, yeah, it was the most hated tournament in all of Smash history because it was literally just watching someone run for 5 minutes, but... I mean, I think that'd make a great boss fight.
He's gonna switch him. Yep. I'm losing it. Oh, I'm getting worked up.
This is why I was like, please be careful using those healing items, because if we lose this again...
We're gonna lose it again.
Most of his Temtems left outside of this one have really low HP, and I would kill this one literally in one turn if he didn't swap it out every time I had a Water Temtem out. This thing takes ×4 damage from water attacks. I could literally one-shot it with any of my Water Temtem's weakest water attacks.
Saipat, spaghetti noodle.
But they do this really fun gameplay mechanic where you just keep
You got
swapping
6 turns
Temtems
left.
out.
Would you rather I heal you or I heal
me?
Okay, I'll bomb plus you.
This game sucks.
Oh, he didn't swap out. That Saipat's fucking dead.
You would have been fucking dead if I didn't heal you.
Yep. Oh, wait. Okay. This Saipat's dead. Yeah, I just need you to keep healing my Tems if you can. Actually, can you heal if you don't have
I
Tems
can't.
up?
I can't do anything if all my Tems are dead.
Okay. I actually can't attack that thing with my Temtem that's strong against it now because it's exhausted.
Great news.
Rare.
Legendary.
I also kept some of the healing items myself, thank God.
Epic.
Come.
Alright, that thing's dead. Oh, alright.
Does Dingle.
Wait. Okay, no, I used the item as well. Second, I was like, wait, did it skip me using my item? Fucking murder this piece of shit.
Give me a quote.
Mind if I roll knee?
This
So
is
it's come
our
to this.
time, scrub.
It's come to this, has it?
Yeah, beat it.
There we go, alright. He no longer has evasion.
Reminds us that the Defiance Brotherhood did nothing wrong.
They literally just wanted to be paid for their work.
Oh, that's the move that gives him evasion? Oh.
Among Us.
Well, we're dead. So long, Gay Bowser.
He has
You
a move
have
that
at
just
least-
gives him a billion evasion, but
You have
he's
at least
exhausted.
2 turns left.
Well, he can't do anything this turn, so I'm gonna kill him on the next turn. He can't get evasion again before the next turn.
Volcran, get some rest.
What a fun boss fight.
Yeah.
Alright, it's fucking over.
This is fucking terrible, by the way. This is legitimately fucking dire.
Oh
Doing
my
like
God.
a timed boss as your final boss. It's unacceptable.
And then the boss doesn't even like fight, he literally just stalls the entire time.
Yeah.
It's so shitty.
Yeah, this
There
is
you go,
this is a
Brady.
gimmick boss, and you don't do gimmick bosses for your final bosses. You just do bosses for your final bosses.
I should have tried to indoctrinate you instead of use this mic.
I should have tried to indoctrinate you instead of doing literally nothing.
Yeah, like, why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do that as well as that useless Max?
All right, here you go.
But then again, I needed a reliable pawn, and Max was easy to play.
Well, that's true. Max was pretty fucking stupid.
That damned Aina was too strong an influence on you.
Yep, we got this way because our mom. It's not because of us. Just accept it. You lost. Wait,
This is Naruto.
That's me, cat.
yeah. No, that's on my end. It's me.
Yeah, it's Cash on Cash's screen.
I was about to say that's weird. Pratty started this cutscene, but it's showing me. That's
It's
weird.
showing me on my screen.
Okay, then.
It's showing you the end of your story.
Here you go, Pratty. Read it.
Show stream, you say it.
Alright.
We're not
Cassie was
seeing-
free. Telobos is down. Max has renounced you, and Lady Lottie's quit. The whole
He's
archipelago
quit.
is united against you into the trash can of history. Tyrant.
Not a tyrant. He didn't fucking conquer anything.
Maybe this is my final hour. But I will not go gently or alone into that dark good night. Hitchcock quote.
It's a very uncomfortable grin he had there.
To the Dambley with Temtem fighting, a tradition made for Kermits and posers? What are you,
Yeah.
12?
Yeah, I don't. Pose is just a real weird word choice there.
This is what real power looks like. Unrelenting raw, free from law and God, sheer will unleashed.
He's Sonic
that-
Unleashed!
It's that rock lizard.
So, this guy essentially is saying that Dan Maku is bullshit.
You're going down with me, Freddy, to oblivion. You might have won the war, but this last battle you must lose.
Not on my watch!
Oh my god, it's Wonder Woman.
It really is World War
No,
Warcraft.
it's Xena.
That's fucking Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman!
Thus, history repeats itself. Every once in a few centuries, some power-hungry opportunist tries to restore the monarchy in their name.
Hold the fuck up.
Thank God they ran off and summoned Heidelin.
Don't you fucking sully her name. Hold the fuck up. So, like, these people, every few centuries, somebody tries to advance civilization, and these people say, no,
That's not what
not
they
allowed to do
said.
that. That's what's fucking happening.
He's trying to take over the world.
So?
We arrive, it would seem, just in time.
What? I'm Lyle. Oh, I'm Lyle. What began with... I can't do Lyle's voice. I'm like Lyle. What began with fire and crashing, with deception and struggle on the barren lands of Tukma in the dark depths of Unbelief. Shall now endure ruin reputation? You fucking Final Fantasy Black Mage? What are you doing? Cassius?
Yeah.
Come
Oh
on
my
now,
god, is he gonna cast, like, Terra Flare? And... Oh no, they had to ruin it by giving a cat-faced character a lot.
Do you really have to give a speech, like, right now?
I wanna
Dude,
punch this kid.
read the room.
I wanna punch this kid.
We even brought the fourth Archtamer and everything.
The Stowaway is someone I would kick out of a D&D game.
He's genuinely one of the worst characters in the entire game. He's so cool, though. He's always, like, he's so wangy. You're nothing but a thug and a warmonger dressed in pompous sophistry, and you shall pay for your crimes.
Sophistry is a big word for these devs to be fucking using.
I think they actually used it before.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
pretty
one
sure
to be
they did.
brought back to the archipelago without good cause, so where were you?
So wait, were you literally just dead? This raises so many fucking questions.
In David herself, for decades I thought you were legend. And this is where you actually become nothing but dead. Rest in peace, you pitiful relic.
Poor choice of last words.
So you are just murdering him then?
Archtamers, Pan Solar Beam.
Oh, I hate you. I hate this a lot.
Look, it's all the toucan forms, the most important Temtem in the canon.
I hate it. Hate it. I hate it.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's straight up just fucking dead.
No, he'll
Is this how Joshua Graham got started?
Temtem, thank the end.
Wow.
Serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks for
So
playing.
that may have been the worst ending I've seen in a game for several decades.
Fucking hell, I've seen indie games that just end with
And look, now you get to see all the devs.
"Thank you for playing," and holy shit.
Look, we get to look at every single one of their characters.
That's truly, truly, truly embarrassing. Damian Sanchez, I think, did a pretty good job.
You know what? I think I might be with Carrie. I think the Minecraft ending might be worse. Because, like, imagine, of all games, to
Yeah.
suddenly be like, hey, here's an ending. It was very much just like, what? And
Yeah,
it
the
just
Minecraft
happens?
ending is pretty fucking wild.
Christina, your odds alright, I'll give you that.
Alright, you can hold escape to skip this.
No, but I want to look at all of them.
Do you? Because there's... that person's
I
dabbing
wanna-
on us.
I want to know
Yeah.
who's responsible for this. Okay, I
Oh,
know
we've
yeah,
already,
let's-
we've
let's-
met them!
let's see.
We went to their offices, remember?
Let's see if the professor is credited.
well, we already went past him. He was narrative design.
Oh, okay.
We've already met these people.
QA, you people didn't do your job.
Mhm. I mean, no, let's be fair. They probably did. It's just
Yeah.
everyone said, we don't fix. We just
There
ship
is-
as is.
There was one person in the subtitles, which in the credits, which definitely should be fired, and that's the person who's the fucking
What is
proofreader.
it? What is GM? Is that general manager?
I think
Or is
so.
like game master? Because I could believe like an indie dev company, especially one as wanky as this. would
Look at the
thank,
lore
like, their
consultant.
game
5
master.
people for lore consultant on a game that has, frankly, almost no lore. That isn't just like, wow.
What
it's
does
like
that even
Africa.
mean? Like, what does lore consultant even mean in this context? Like, there is nothing to consult about. This is the first game.
I'm holding escape.
Oh, you said you didn't want to.
Oh yeah, the secondary credits.
Doesn't care about these people. It only cares about their cool designs.
The Second Archipelagic Congress is
I
now
don't
in
care
session.
anymore.
I thank you all
No.
for attending, and particularly this
No,
is
I don't care
this is
anymore.
the wrap up. This
No,
is the wrap up.
don't
This
care.
is important. It means people on payroll for tax purposes.
Oh yeah, that's probably true.
Friday, you need to progress
Who
this.
is? Oh, I know who that is.
Thank me not, Mr. President. In fact, I have much to atone for.
Yeah, you fucking do. You helped a terrorist organization.
He didn't know though.
That's not an excuse.
The man I called my friend for a lifetime. He hoodwinked me, and on his behalf I kept all of Aubrey in the dark. And we should have been helping our Kasiwan friends.
Yeah,
He
you
exploited
should be
our
removed
division.
from office immediately.
He exploited our division and ancient animosity between Lockburg and Properton. This must never be allowed to happen again.
It will.
Yeah.
Prompton's rich.
The Scottish and the British will definitely not hate each other.
Yeah.
Take my hand, Percival. This silly rivalry almost cost us our common future. Aubrey can stand united, hand in hand with her Congress friends, or fall alone.
Glass him.
Yeah, do it. He deserves it.
Thank you, thank you. My respected fellow Modag is too kind. This is all on me. I was foolish and blind, and I played right into the hands of a would-be dictator.
Yes, you did. You should be removed from office immediately.
I apologize, Mr. President. Aubrey should have been part of this Congress from the very beginning. Belatedly, we realize, but we would like to join now, if you would have us.
You should be resigning in shame.
I should come clean as well. I underestimated the threat that Clan Balsoda posed. Even when Praddy warned me, even when my loyal Captain Coley sailed with the Tukmani volunteers, I did not even attend the first Congress. Yeah, you were kind of a bitch. This is the lady from the Crystal Place that was like, I don't trust you, when Max was impersonating us. Therefore, I resign as Dojo Master of Quetzal. I'm too old for the challenges of these harsh and confusing times. I
Wow.
propose Captain Coley as the new Dojo... Captain Coley, that character who's also a massive asshole to us at every step of the way,
Yeah.
and literally did nothing but impede us. But
Yeah,
I
that's
guess, yay! Captain Coley, my friends, moving up in the world,
Yeah.
yay! What-
Just so pretty. We're just the audience here. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, the enchiladas are coming back.
Continue the title.
Oh, I cannot believe it.
Oh, Annie!
Annie.
And I thank you, Ureni, and refuse. We took money, helped our Kasiwan brethren, and we always will. but I'm not a dojo master, and I shall not become some sort of military leader for the
You are a
Congress or
military
the
leader. You're a
airborne
god
archipelago.
captain. He
literally
a
leads
god
the military
captain.
of
That's
his-
what a fucking military leader is.
Whatever this Congress decides, I would warn you against a knee-jerk response to the threat that relies on force alone. It might have saved Kasiwa in the nick of time. Our standing armies have not solved our problems in the past, and they will not solve our problems in the future.
They probably will. Actually, if there was a standing army, it would probably have been much easier to stop this small terrorist organization that had a single building as their headquarters.
Kasiwa thanks you and your volunteers for their help in the Battle of Uhuru, and your wise words bring us to an important topic. Clan Belsodo is defeated, but it leaves behind a vacuum and a dangerous precedent. It must be ready to face whatever may raise its ugly head in its wake. Having said this, it has been an honor to lead the Kasiwan resistance and this Congress during the hostilities, and now it is I who willingly steps down as president. Everyone's just trying to get out of their responsibilities.
Yeah, they really are just all trying to leave, which
Yeah.
I can empathize with as somebody who does not want to play Temtem.
What? Sheesh, pendejo.
You've won the war, but only barely, and now you must make sure we don't lose the peace. For this new task, I propose Tahani as president of this Congress. Why?
Yeah, I also want to point out, there was already precedent for this.
Huh?
Like he said, there's precedent for the clan Belsodo to exist now, but didn't the Archtamers just say, oh yeah, this happens every couple of 100 years?
Yeah, good call. You're the best, Tahani. Go get him. Yeah, slay!
Slay Queen.
Slay Queen. Yeah.
That's pretty famous.
Dear Tahani, without your early initiatives, we would have been completely overrun. You were the first to understand the danger of Clan Belsodo to take decisive action by putting Carlos and Pratty on the case. More like she was the first one to just shirk all responsibility, like, oh, you guys do it. Before
Yeah.
most of us had even heard the name. You were the first person to pass on responsibility to Pratty. Wow.
Hey boss, if you're going to be the big boss now, what exactly am I getting paid? When exactly am I getting paid for my work? Oh.
What a guy.
What?
Freelancers, you're all the same.
You're getting paid an exposure, Carlo.
Yeah.
Very well, Mr. President. I will do my best to lead this peacetime Congress if all my peers agree.
He's not president anymore, he's resigned.
Or should I say, you're getting arrested for exposure?
No.
We know what you've done.
It's fine, he got
Seconded.
rid of the evidence. You have Melocotton now.
Yep.
Seconded. Thirded.
I'm not allowed to vote, I'm underage.
I vote yes. Didn't she also step down?
Yeah, you
I-
step down. You're not part of this anymore.
Aye, man.
You should be resigning in
I
shame.
should be making that.
Yeah, the second that came out of my mouth, I was like, oh, I'm with Jamaican. Yeah, Tahani for president. Yeah,
I mean, your vote doesn't matter, it's already a majority.
Madam President.
Wow.
Thank you.
A girl is president?
Very well. I propose free Sundays for everyone.
Oh my god.
When we were going to discuss some rewards.
We're gonna give you 100,000 $10.
Fine, fine. You'll have your pensons, man.
Why does everyone keep saying man?
And what about Brandy? I would never have made it.
Where is
without-
Pride? Pride's not even in this cutscene on my end.
Yeah,
I just
not there.
realized.
We murdered a man, so I left.
Oh, okay. That's fair. You're getting paid, Pridey.
Hey,
The
but
real reward is not the Thames you catch along the way.
We're getting paid. Can you believe that?
Finally.
No. No.
Come
No.
here, come
No.
here.
I know what you've been up to.
Thank you, both of you, from the bottom of my heart. Oh, they're talking to both of us. Obviously not Carlos. This Congress
No.
is forever indebted to you, dear friends, and so are the free people of the airborne archipelago, which I aspire to represent.
Carlos is a pretty shit detective, if you remember.
Please accept this. As my first
That's
initiative as
it?
president of the... What'd you get? I don't even remember.
10,000 pesos.
Yep, 10,000 money. President Arkham Legion Congress, I would like to solemnly confirm your official title of Congressional Agent, Pratty.
You
We're the first to receive
already
this
had
honor.
the title.
And no, actually, no, we didn't. We don't get it until this point. We were Congressional
That's
Agents,
no.
though, but we just didn't get it as an actual title we can use, which
That's
just makes
dumb,
no
though.
fucking sense. Yeah,
Like, you were a congressional agent.
Yeah.
You already have that title.
yeah. But now we can actually equip it as a player.
10,000 Argentine pesos, which as of right now is worth about 10 cents.
Continue the dialogue. You got one Congressional Agent.
Did I? Where is he?
It's Carlos. He's in your pocket. Wear with pride, Pratty.
What about more money?
Yeah, how about more money?
You can see that was grayed out because that was the one I picked before.
Yeah, nice try, amigo.
If I think back to the first time I saw you on that beach in Turquesa, Pratty, you were a young apprentice leaving our village for the first time, innocent and full of curiosity, and in some ways I feel the same. But we're not children anymore. That's right, we've been on this adventure for almost 10 years. You can return home to your friends and family, Pratty, but your life won't be the same, and the same applies to me, to all of us, to this Congress, to the whole Airborne Archipelago. It's like that scene from The Lord of the Rings where they go and try and eat dinner after the adventure, but they know they can't really relate to anyone anymore because they've been on this grand adventure.
Some wounds will never heal. You know, some memories are just too real.
I mean, my life won't be the same because I killed someone.
Yeah.
No,
Also,
that
I
was
guess
before Arch
nobody's-
Tamers. You didn't do that.
I guess nobody's gonna mention the fact that that lady literally said, "Hey, I come from somewhere that is not here. I came back to this place," and then never explained what that meant.
We cannot go back to where we were. We have won a war, yes, but the price of victory is responsibility.
It wasn't really a war, was it?
We lost our innocence, Pratty.
I just want to go home.
That's perfectly understandable, Pratty. You've done much more than anyone had any right to ask of you. You, more than anyone else, have earned some rest and peace. As for the rest of us, my friends, Clan Belsoto is no more, but the circumstances in which it arose remain. The genie won't go back into the bottle. The carefree
my
days
God,
of the
it's a Decker
pre-Belsoto era
episode
are
now.
over.
Again, they already stated that like this has happened before several times.
Friends, siblings, countrymen, we have our work cut out for us. We must decide what to do with the captured Belsoto. We must begin rebuilding Kasiwa, and we have to find a way to heal all these wounds. How many Belsotos do we have captured anyways? Like, I didn't see any... I've only seen one jail in this entire game, and it can hold about 4 people.
Probably like
The
General
rest of them
X.
just smoke bombed away, so it's fine.
It's just General X, isn't it?
That reminds me, there's actually a side quest. If you go to the Quetzal in the one jail we've seen before, General X is in there, Pratty. And there's another Belsoto with him who's like a really high-ranking member. And I talked to her, and she's like, "I'll never give up, Clan Belsoto forever! I'll always worship you, General." And I talked to her, and then I was like, "Oh, I have a side quest. I actually have to talk to the General." And then I talked to the General. And then immediately the next part of my quest was, "Oh, you should talk to the other people in prison." I talked to her, and then her dialogue was, "Please, get me out of here. I give up. I don't want to be part of it." I was like, "Oh, well, that was fast." Why did you give this character that only spawns in the post-game dialogue about how she'll never give up if immediately you're given a quest to talk to her where she gives up?
Because they're highly incompetent Spanish people.
God, just continue. I don't know what that means. Spanish has anything to do with it.
This is the next dialogue. We will change the way dojos.
Oh, okay. We must change the way dojos work. We must ensure that never again so many young tamers feel so left behind and alienated that they listen to the lies and hatred of a new Constantinos. Now or in 100 years.
What? How do dojos work that makes that happen? You're just not allowed to go to them if you're poor or something?
Alright, boss, I don't that solemn note.
Okay, here you go, Pratty.
Something I wanted to ask you.
Oh,
Yes? Remember all the great chemistry these two characters had?
What? Isn't she like 60 years old?
I don't think
Listen,
so. When
listen,
love what does that matter?
Yeah, Carlos is a granny banger, okay?
Yeah.
What? What? Oh! What, the down below, Carlos? Ah!
Yeah, that's great. Because I know what he's done.
Gonna scream like Charlie Brown.
Pratty just grabs her head, falls to the ground, screaming to the heavens. Ah!
I know what he's done.
I thought you'd never ask. Of course I will.
Rainbow. Because
You, I nearly had a heart attack.
diversity win.
I thought you knew what I did. This bracelet isn't just for show, it tracks my location at all time.
That's why he's marrying her. He wants her to hack it off.
These denizens, flamboyant until the end.
What? Why did you say denizens? That's a weird.
Carlos is
Denisens.
from Carlos is from Denise like
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Come, Bratty, let's go.
Wait, why are we gone? Why don't you go hang out with your fucking wife?
No, that
They're
was
not married yet.
that was just,
Oh, by the way, this scene keeps going.
that was just misdirection.
And then we repelled town under the cover of night, and we scurried through the darkened streets of Uhuru, filled with Bel Soto enemies. And I have control now. Am I progressing this for you, Pratty?
Isn't she saying
Yeah.
this to people who were there? Yeah,
Yep.
I don't care. I don't care what this woman has to. This is like the worst character in the game, I think.
She's pretty up there. What adventures! I know, right? I've lost count of how many times Cashew's gotten us in trouble. Okay, who, me? But I do know how many times I saved his special congressional ass.
How many times was that? Can you name them?
What will you do now? I return to the exciting life of an airship captain and leave us all alone forever so we don't have to talk to you anymore.
Yes, it's about time. The Congress has been generous, but I have an airship to run and my clients have been screaming at me for weeks about their appointments. You'll be bored in no time.
I see we've got Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse at the table.
Yep. I don't think so. I had a very happy and fulfilling life before I met you. And by the way, you never paid a single airfare this whole time. I just saved the world. Fuck off.
Well,
Joking.
you saved the archipelago.
All in all, I guess we had a pretty good run. Hey, but we're not such a bad team, Kashi. Although any more passengers like you and I'll be broke in no time.
Also, the government really didn't pay her for like shipping you around.
Nope.
That's kind of fucked up. Look.
Captain, if I may, there's something I've been seriously pondering, the notion of going on an extended hiatus and pursuing Temtem seriously. The time we were stranded in Omninesia during the volcanic eruption, I found
Oh
it
God,
to
who
be quite
cares?
amusing. And Keshi
Who
here
cares
has been
about this
quite
guy?
an inspiration. I think I might go back to the Mirror Isles and train at the dojo.
Hey, that's
Who gives a
One-Eyed
fuck?
Matthew. He had an entire arc where he gave us all his Temtem when they took ours away.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Who
It's,
gives a fuck about this random NPC in his life?
it's never too late to become a tamer. I should hope so. I think it's time for me to settle down. I'm going to Tukma. Mankey and I are going to give it another try.
Mankey, that's my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, I love that one.
You settled down. What have you done to Kamal? I know,
What?
I know. Well, all things come to an end. Right? That's Kamal. Get it? It's like,
Oh, okay.
who are you? Even the exploits of the legendary denizen lover Kamal.
Kamal's settling down. You're always sucking every dick you can.
Yeah, this guy loves to suck and fuck.
Great, so I'm losing half my crew. Well, I'm not going
Whatever.
anywhere, Skipper. Particularly now that Isel's gotten used to life on the Narwhal. And you, Sasaya? We'll catch the first airship to Sapanku. Carlos has to meet my family.
You have a family?
Oh no, he doesn't like it anymore.
He's like, oh, I don't know about this.
Well, yes, I guess they might know about my secret.
Come visit anytime.
Do any of them read the news?
What about you, Kashi? Fuck to Sata. Are you looking forward to seeing your old hometown and your old friends and hugging Ida? And I don't know.
Yeah, I can't wait to be done with all this shit.
Yeah, I can't wait to put all of this behind me.
I feel you, partner. It's been a very long quest.
I'm going to bed.
Kashi, you're looking a little weird.
Oh no, you're dying.
Congratulations, Arnold, young tamer. You have defeated all the dojo masters and saved the airborne archipelago from an insidious evil. What?
Technically, you did that.
Yeah, like, you did that. So perhaps it's time you face a real challenge. You know what I mean. The post-game starts now. Find
So at no
us.
point is
Fight us.
anybody
Improve
gonna-
your arch-tamer material.
At no point is anybody gonna like point out that this lady straight up just said, "Yeah, this isn't the only place in the world. Like the archipelago is like not the world. There's other places." Because I was in one.
I still can't believe this is. They start the post-game being like, "Find us, fight the Elite Four," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll fight the Elite Four." And then you go to find, like, one of them's easy. It's literally just you go talk to him, and then you just do a couple battles, and then he joins. He goes to the place. This other one I mentioned is the one where you have to catch a fucking 5 out of 5 perfect randomly generated fish to be even given a chance at fighting her. I was like, "Fuck off." That was genuinely the point where I was like, "I quit." Find us, fight us, and prove your Archtamer material. So long, Kashi.
Kaji, hey, you were late.
The
So
Archtamers
she's
are calling
straight up.
me.
She's straight up, literally just magic at this point.
Oh no, what have you been drinking?
Nothing. We're underage.
I thought I put that in somebody else's drink.
Listen up, special congressional tipsy boy. I don't care how many you've had. If you dare throw up on my ship, another
I guess
round.
That's certainly an insult.
So
that
are we
people
drinking?
use. Tipsy boy.
So like, that their dialogue really seems to imply that our character is drinking. But
Well, Cash, this takes place 15 years after the rest of the
oh, okay. Well, if you're buying,
So tomorrow we go back to our lives, but today
there's an old. Oh, I've already forgotten the voice. Let's see.
You just doing a pirate voice.
Yeah, I know, but for some reason my brain just blanked and I couldn't do it anymore. There's an old Armurian song for occasions like this.
Oh,
Should
no,
old
they gotta actually
acquaintances
sing.
be forgotten, never brought to mind?
Yes.
should all the acquaintance be forgotten on the state.
We take a cup of kindness? Now, is she saying for the sake or for the sake?
For the sake.
For the sake?
For the sucky.
Award lang sign. Temtem up,
What?
fucker!
Why are they singing the New Year's song? That's really weird.
By the way, it's not over. Oh, I wonder where Ina went. I was expecting to find her here. Oh yeah, since we didn't find where she went, so yeah, she's gone off and she's at the university in Arbory and she's training to become. She wants to become more knowledgeable again. Maybe it was all a dream.
Yeah. And we
I
did
lo-
reboot up
I
the
hope it was.
Someone calling. Oh hey, Cashy, did you know it's my apprentice's Eve too? Max, fuck off.
Get out of here, Max. What the fuck are you doing?
Huh? You played dumb or something? Hurry up! Professor Constantinus is waiting for us outside. We're going to the academia.
Oh, hey. It's a fourth wall break, which means I can bring up that.
Is this some sort of new game plus? Whatever. Do you have a Tempede or not? You haven't even picked your starter yet? Want to see my Ori? No! You fell for it. I really didn't.
Yeah.
Come clean now. You totally did. Anyway,
That's an incredibly cruel thing to do to somebody that just almost died and is probably having some issues mentally dealing with that.
anyway,
I mean, Max is like a moron, so it's fine.
it's good to see you again, and I'll let you be, I guess. I just wanted to drop by to say, I don't know, you did great.
That's like what they did to get rid of the veteran in that Beef House episode.
Yeah.
Get in there, soldier, get in there.
Pow. I'm glad you got your way, and I'll look for some way to make something right. Not things, not everything, because I can't undo what's done, but something good to compensate at least a little bit. Thank you, Kashi, and you know, from now on, even if you don't want to see or talk to me ever again, you just have a nice life, okay? You deserve it.
You're sort of
Okay.
guilt-tripping me at this point.
Yeah, so Max at this point then does actually go off, and anytime you encounter him, he's literally, like, there's a part in Kasiwa where we try to cross a bridge and it gets destroyed. If you try to go find him now, he's actually actively working at that bridge, repairing it with his own hands. So it's like, he is, like, I'll give him credit, Max has at least, it's not a great character arc, but he at least has some development and
Yeah.
changes.
The thing is, it isn't. There's nothing wrong with the arc itself. It's just it's too accelerated because
Yes.
it's like nothing, and then it all happens at once.
Yes.
Essentially.
I
Also,
guess
yeah, I
this
just
is the
wanted
beginning
to
of the rest of my life.
free again to not play the video game. I just wanted to say, now I can bring up the Matt Hazard principle, which you retweeted yesterday.
Yeah, I was thinking a lot of Temtem when I was retweeting that.
Yeah, which is the worst thing a game can do is break the third wall, or fourth wall rather, and point out something bad in it, because you still have to play it.
Yeah. It's not funny when you're like, oh, isn't it funny how terrible this is? It's because, no, I'm
Like,
still
no,
doing
you
it.
made it shit. It's not fun.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was Temtem.
Fuck
Jesus
you,
Christ.
Temtem.
This
Especially
is
your
without
writer,
doubt-
he's not the professor of fucking shit.
Let's look out the
This
window.
this is without doubt one of the games of all time.
I genuinely think this, not the series as a whole, but I think today's stream was one of my worst streams ever. We just talked about World of Warcraft for like 4 hours.
That should talk about the quality of the game, which is being right-click uninstalled right now.
Oh yeah, I'm uninstalling this immediately.
Yeah, like wow, this is definitely one of the worst games I think I've ever seen. Not like,
Well, I'm glad you had fun, Crunch. Thank you.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. Content is content.
I just
Yeah,
worry
man.
people watching this being like, they're just fucking talking about WoW for 2 hours.
Fuck it, you know, like we're not going to talk about the game. What the fuck is there to say about the game other than this is shit? This is still shit. It's like
Yeah.
poo.
Maybe they
It's a
should.
big poo on a
Maybe they
plate.
shouldn't have put 8 hours of combat that requires no tactical thought whatsoever between each story push.
Yeah, and has nothing
And we
new in it.
skipped,
'cause it's
like,
the same
half the
enemies for
trainer
entire
battles at the
fucking
end.
Game.
We skipped so many trainer battles at the end there.
Exactly.
Holy moly.
Exactly, Carrie.
Holy moly. Don't quit your day job, Temtem gives. Or maybe...
No, actually, do quit your
Yeah,
day job
maybe
because your
do
day
it.
job is Temtem. So do quit. Just quit. Just die.
Whoever did those animations, hey, they should be getting paid way more.
That was a whole team,
Yeah.
apparently.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, there's people in that company who I'm sure worked very hard and are very good at what they do, and then the other fuckers ruined it and turned it into this.
Alright, so
Yeah.
now I'll be getting my entire playthrough of High on Life. The
Oh,
new
boy.
Just Roiland game.
Oh boy.
At least that'll be more involved. At least things are happening constantly because it's the Roiland game.
I said this on Twitter, it's like, I'm not a fan of Justin Roiland's humor. I would almost go as far as to say I hate it. I've watched 3 episodes of Rick and Morty. I chuckled, I think, once at best.
I will say,
But
I will give Roiland one thing, and that most of the bad jokes in Rick and Morty are Dan Harmon and not him.
But I'll say, I don't hate or even really dislike Justin Roiland, because he does a great job of really, like, platforming and highlighting other smaller, like, creators and giving them voices on big platforms. And I think that's genuinely a really cool thing he does. Like, there's a lot of people like Psychic Pebbles, and the entire Red Letter Media crew are voices in High on Life and do, like, minor stuff. And
Yeah.
that's really cool. I'm glad
So
he gets...
I heard-
Justin Roiland seems like a
I,
fine guy. He seems
I
like
heard
entirely-
Joel
Just hate
Heaver
his humor.
too.
What'd you say?
Joel Heaver's also in it.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he also gave when he did that Poloni show thing, Joel Haver had a short on that as well.
Yeah. And Dan, I mean, Justin has been in a few of Joel's YouTube videos as well.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can
that's
you
where we're
can
gonna
like
wrap it up.
not like somebody's humor and still be like, yeah, this guy's alright. I don't think he's that funny, but you know, he's cool.
Fucking what's his name? I always forget his actual actor's name, but Bob Fossil is in it too.
Yeah, I always he is just that's the thing. Bob Fossil isn't a character. He just is Bob Fossil in real life.
He's fucking great on Drunk History. That's
He's
some of the
so
funniest
good on Drunk
shit I've
History.
ever fucking. Oh my! I was in tears laughing at that. This,
And that's why I don't like cricket.
Ape-legged, ape-armed man.
He's great. He's very funny. He's definitely cancelled.
Oh boy. Can you imagine that we're gonna go from this to Divinity? The writing shift is gonna be crazy.
Oh my god, we're gonna be like creaming our pants, like holy shit! Oh my god, the writing is so good. It's like the
Holy
writing's-
fuck! Is that setup and payoff? Holy shit! I'm cooming.
I can't wait till we, I know one of us is gonna be playing as a skeleton for sure. I don't know who, but...
Oh, I think I've made a dwarf a lot of the time we've played. I've played the iconic Skrongo Thrombosis.
Oh yeah, that was the beginning of Skrongo Thrombosis. Yeah, that's right. I'd definitely be down to start doing a Divinity playthrough with you guys. We need a fourth, though.
I would not be down to start doing a Divinity playthrough, because we've done that like 3 fucking times, and I'm sick to fucking death of playing through that fucking intro.
I think
will
it's
not do it again.
I think we will get further if there's just the two of us, because it's less people to get together.
That's true. The game's also much easier with 2 people, because then you do lone wolf mode and you become broken as fuck. I mean, yeah, we could do that. If and you want, Pratty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we'll wrap up for today. Thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thanks for the resubs and everything. Hope you all have a good one, and that's what I'll be wrapping up for today, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. See ya.
Temtem is responsible for all the world's